Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another episode. Red Talk, match day. Yeah, what are you saying?
What's Pochettino saying right now?
Look at this guy came with hella energy, you know.
This is Red Talk, and this man's coming talking about Pochettino.
I'm wearing a red kit. Let me
with a
PSG.
There we go. Go on.
Stat man, why are you wearing a PSG kit? Let me explain this. Now, when anyone looks at me, they think of Poch. They think he's a bottle job. Secondly, you know what kit this is? The 16-17 kit. You know what happened in the 16-17 season? PSG didn't win the league. They finished second. Guess what's happening right now? They just drew 1-1.
And respect Lille, innit? Respect Lille. It's a good storyline.
You told me Pochettino's the best manager in the world.
Relax, man. He came out. What time did he come into the league? What time did he come in?
I don't care.
What time did he come in?
They created one big chance today. They created one big chance and now the penalty.
Listen, man.
But relax. Pochettino's the best manager in the world.
Relax, man. Stop getting giddy, lad. Stop getting giddy. Relax. Hold it down.
Yo, stop man full of energy, though. That man full of energy, fam. Aren't you fasting, fam?
Man's talking about Nagelsmann, bruv. Nagelsmann's the Bayern Munich manager, bruv.
Exactly.
No, but DFB Pokal final on Thursday. If he wins that, then more Pochettino slander, more Nagelsmann agenda propaganda.
And what final?
DFB Pokal. Respect.
Yeah, no one don't care about that, man. That's the worst domestic competition in Europe, man. You get me?
Pochettino won something really cool that they won 9 years in a row.
He won the France, the Coupe. Put respect on his name, man, innit?
Flawless.
I won a trophy that never
I
been
explained it the other day. It wasn't the Coupe de France. It was some other.
Yeah, I told you
trophy.
this. Yeah, no. It wasn't the Coupe de France. It was the France de Coupe, fam. You get what I'm saying? And the most prestigious domestic trophy in European football, in fact. Put some respect on it. You get what I'm saying? And that this guy putting no respect.
No input in the squad. They've got a rubbish defense. You know what I mean? And Mbappe's injured and whatnot. Just relax.
And he took over from Tuchel as well, man.
So exactly.
He took over from Tuchel. You know what I'm saying?
So they played Stade Rennais, yeah, who are currently 7th in the league. And they created one big chance, which was a penalty from Neymar.
Yeah, and
I'm meant to be Pochettino's patterns or play. And
listen, man, you need to embed it.
I didn't see that. I didn't see the patterns of play against either.
Saeed's got it on point, innit? Yo, you need to edit. None of those are his players, innit? You know what I'm saying? And wait until he gets his players.
None of those are two shows players, and he's in the Champions League final. He's in the FA Cup.
He has better players. Yeah.
Exactly.
I would take Chelsea's squad over PSG any fucking day.
But listen,
and twice on a Sunday, bro.
They play Stade Rennais. I don't even know if that's the right pronunciation of that.
It's Rennes, bro, but it don't matter.
There you go, and they created one chance.
Listen, man, if you're looking at PSG squad, it's absolutely rubbish, mate.
It's shit, bro. It's dead wood, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not even dead wood. It's firewood, blood. You know that, man. That's what. That's what it is.
Did Mbappe play today?
No.
See, so you got no Mbappe. It's just Neymar and Verratti. Then these backup strikers more is key.
Individual brilliance.
Say that again. That's what it is. That's what PSG are.
That's what it's meant to be, though. That's what it's meant to be now, though.
That's what it has to be. Now you'll see. Yes, when he gets his widow and he gets his players in, different story in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Different story. That's why your boy Nagelsmann can't get in the top 4 of the Bundesliga.
What do you mean second right now? He's second.
And he's second before they got beat. Did he not get beat?
Yeah, they did. But that didn't really matter because they were guaranteed top 4 anyway.
All right, fair enough. I stand corrected then.
Exactly.
I thought they were struggling to get into the top 5. I don't follow the Bundesliga.
No, respect.
Dortmund are in now. Dortmund are in after Jaden Brace and that. Come on, bro.
Jaden came back. Yeah. It's agenda over facts. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, I don't be paying attention to these leagues.
Man,
like
shameless. Man ran in here with a PSG top on.
I know, man.
Nah. Stat man in the mud. He's magic, you know? No.
He is magic, man. That's why you're at Tottenham.
Huh? Statman last. He's like, I've held this inside. I've had it.
This is what I'm saying. This is why. Remember on Thursday you were like, "Oh, there's no ritual." That's why I was upset. I was waiting for it all day.
I know you was. Yo, this guy was messaging me.
You probably stayed in the same position with the PSG shirt. He never left that room, man.
That's Saidi pressed it the night before and that. You get what I'm saying? Ironed it, hung it up. You get what I'm saying? And that he was ready and that. Look at
ready.
Look at the. What did I say in the chat when Rants was like, "No ritual"? I was like, "Oh man, I was waiting for Pochettino slander." And Pochettino's gone and bowled it again today.
He's coming. He's got a rubbish squad. He hasn't had time to embed anything. You know what I mean? You got to give him time.
But Statman don't care about.
Listen,
he doesn't care about all that. Man doesn't care about common sense. Like he doesn't care about that. He's here to run his agenda. Let him run it.
Of course.
Let him run it. Yeah.
Run your agenda, bro. Like we've all been there, bro. Like listen, bruv, enjoy your 5 minutes, bro. Enjoy it.
I do it all the time, fam.
5 minutes.
Enjoy it.
DFB Pokal winners on Thursday, and I'm coming again.
Yo, that's the weakest European competition, man. No one will care about them. It's all about the Coupe de France as
look at the super chat. Look at the super chat. It's a bit of common sense for you. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like no manager can implement their identity. Tuchel didn't do it either, bro. Like the way he's got Chelsea playing football. I don't want to PSG never played football like that ever, to the point where I started to doubt Tuchel as a manager. Yeah. Because the thing is, we're football fans and we're all guilty of it, bro. Like football fans are very much like, what have you done for me lately, innit? Because I'm not a week in, week out Bundesliga watcher. I remember when Tuchel had Dortmund mashing work, but it was so long ago that I forgot what he was capable of. I'm even guilty of it because I don't watch German football week in, week out. So it got to the point where I was watching PSG and I was thinking, what's wrong with this guy? Is he not all they're meant to be cracked up to be? But bruv, he's shown at Chelsea straight away. He's levels, bro. The problem is the team. It's very clear, innit? And maybe it's not the team itself. Maybe it's the owners, innit? Maybe it's the owners that they're willing to spend money, but they don't understand. Very similar to Real Madrid, who wanted to sell Makelele, then they didn't win nothing. Do you know what I mean? It's not just about star signings. It's about having a balanced football team. And maybe the owners don't quite understand that yet. Hey, Statman, listen here. One, I could not give a fuck, bruv, about Paris Saint-Germain, yeah? Two, I don't know what happened today because I didn't watch the game because my team was playing. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? My team scored 5 goals today. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know about how many big chances there.
He's frozen.
Yo, Statman really came though, innit? To right, you rose up the mud like a swamp monster. You know what I'm saying?
Statman in the mud.
He got Rants freezing.
Statman in the mud, yo.
He got Rants freezing today, yo. What's going on, yo?
Trust me, bro.
Amazing, yo.
PSG in the mud. You know what I'm saying?
I even know what happened. So did Lille win?
Lille have to play next week against Saint Etienne, and if they win that one, then I think the title was completely done.
They got a 3-point lead.
Yeah, they got a 3-point lead, and if they win,
this is football, though. I don't know why everyone just goes mad at the person who doesn't expect to win it over a good storyline, man. Do you not want to see that, though, Statman? The good storylines of Lille winning the league title.
It's not about what I want to see. It's about what Pochettino's doing.
What do you mean Pochettino's doing? He's coming, like I said to you, man. This is his squad. It's not his team. When he has his team and his squad, then he can come to me. Then I'll say, you know what? Fair play. Yeah. You know, but no, you can't say that, bro. It's like me putting Nagelsmann there. You know what I mean? And then you say, oh, if he came to Man United, right, and Man United came out the top 4, what would you say then?
They wouldn't.
There you go, then, innit? You know what I mean?
Because they wouldn't. Because he's the top coach.
The narrative of him wouldn't, innit? You feel me?
We gonna find out about. We gonna find out about Munich.
Yeah, we gonna find out.
When we gonna find out.
Pressure. If he don't win a treble, that's a failure.
Exactly.
All I'm saying,
at least
Pochettino gets sacked. What are you guys saying?
Pochettino gonna get sacked.
If he gets sacked, I'm saying take him to. Even if he gets sacked, I'm taking him. I'm still taking him if he gets sacked.
Yeah, come on, man.
I think wait. Something that he could get sacked. I know it's talk.
If he gets sacked, I'm winning. We got a manager who failed to win the Norwegian league. You think I'm going to take one who I'm going to use that against him? Our manager failed to win the Norwegian league.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to take one that doesn't win the French league.
Let me also explain this. I'm not saying Oli's better than Pochettino. I was just proposing.
Yeah, that's exactly what
you might do as well. You never know.
Yeah. That's what the comments are saying.
Listen, that's going a bit too far.
You run with
you might as well, innit?
Yeah. That's what you just said, innit? That's what I heard anyway. Yeah, man. Statman saying Oli over Poch. All right, man. I see you, fam. You Oli in now, yeah? That's what it is, innit? All right, I see you.
I'm not
Oli entering.
But I do think recently Oli does deserve some credit.
He does. I'm going to agree as well, man. Especially now, obviously, we're going to see now with the run of games that we have, because he's been saying, no player's going to play for 90 minutes, 3 games in a row. Well, we'll see about that. You know what I mean? We'll see if he really sticks to his word. But I think he deserves some sort of credit because he's been managing the players a bit better now, especially Cavani, because we know this guy can't play 2-3 games in a row. So he'll play maybe for 1 full game, then the next game he'll leave him on the bench and then bring him on like he done in the previous 2 games. Started him against Roma, took him off, brought him off the bench today, and he bagged them both. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to give him some sort of credit, but you know, I said to Saeed earlier, when we did the watch along, I said to Saeed, I said, look, everyone knows my stance on Oli, it's not a secret. So because of that, and I know for a fact he's going to stay. Whether we win the Europa League or not, I think he's going to stay. So,
and if he did win the Europa League or not, he would stay. You know what I mean? So because of that, I'm just like, you know what? Just bring in the best ballers and let the man them ball out. Just let the man them ball out. Just let them do that. Because we know how limited Solskjaer is with tactics, So because of that, was that man cut off Rants. Just bring in the best ballers, i.e. Sancho, maybe someone else as a DM, center. Just bring in the best players and let the man them ball out. That's all I'm saying. So that's what you can say.
Yeah, and this Bradley's, he's got this here spot on when he says top 4. That's the minimum requirement. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is the minimum. Like, if we didn't finish top 4, it'd be a travesty. We do have one of the top 4 squads in the league. It would be a travesty. And then when you look at the season Chelsea had, up until obviously their manager getting sacked, Arsenal where they're at, who else in Liverpool, the way they fell off the cliff and all that, like, of course you would expect us to be around about where we are. But yeah,
100%. This season is a false image, innit? But Manchester United as a football club right now are a false image. So, do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like Luke Shaw said today in the quotes, Oli basically said to us, we've been behind before. We're good enough. We'll turn it around.
That's us, man. That's what we do, man.
Which is fucking already, facts, man. Bro. Like, that's literally it, bro. We're better than the other team. We'll turn it around. That's it.
Statman, I don't know. Statman, I don't know how much you talked about Navasman, because obviously I was a bit late to the stream, but boy, I don't know what your defense was all about this weekend, because Sancho was running riot, bro.
Let me say this.
Sancho was having...
What happened? I heard your guy was 2-0 up in that. I heard he was 2-0 up and then he lost 3-2.
He was not making everyone, just having a field day, bro.
I don't follow the Bundesliga. What happened, Statman, in it? Retell the story, please.
Listen, sometimes you just have to appreciate...
Don't give me no sometimes bullshit. This guy tried it, you know.
He's trying to come up with the philosophy.
Bro, you need to go into politics, Statman, bro. Fuck the finance thing.
I tried it, you know.
Listen,
man tried it, man.
Sometimes you have to appreciate, bruv. Your guy got buttered, blood. Man got toasted and buttered, fam. That's what happened.
Man said sometimes.
That's all I'm saying.
Yo, Statman, don't you like me? Man tried it, you know, like I was gonna fall for it.
Nah. Listen. Let me explain this.
Man said noble sexual, blood.
Aye, that's mad.
Noble sexuals, blood. I swear.
Oh my days. Let me explain it. Everyone knows.
You're talking like a politician.
I just called him the other day. He said, let Jadon Sancho have a good game. So, you know, for the summer, he's ready for United. That's all that happened. It happened last time when they lost 3-1. I think it was earlier on in the season. And it happened again. So thank me.
Let's see. Next season, we're going to be ready for you. You know what I mean? Statman, we're going to be ready for you.
Sancho's going to be ready as well.
It's like Flawless said, Nagelsmann, he's got, as soon as he touches down in Munich, high expectations from day one.
Double
if he don't win that treble, man, it's gonna be deemed as a failure.
Facts, considering he's got nothing on his resume, and as me and Statman, when we was going back and forth on Twitter, and Statman brought up he won the under-19s Bundesligas and that. You know what I'm saying? That's his claim to fame. But we move. You know what I'm saying?
Give him credit where he's due.
When is the German Cup final?
Thursday, 7:45, Borussia Dortmont.
It's at the same time, United.
What do you mean? Same time?
United are playing 8:15.
Yeah,
we play Thursday.
8:15, yeah.
Against who?
Liverpool.
Oh, Jesus crispy. Again?
Yeah, man.
What just played them?
No, fam, it got called off. You were supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
The one that got locked off.
I was balling out at Old Trafford and that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, yeah, fair enough, man. That's a shame, bro. I wouldn't have mind watching that German game still. But yeah, it looks like
we've got a game on Tuesday as well, which is better.
All right, Culture comes, relax, you get me. Chill out.
What's he saying?
Look at this guy, man.
We didn't bring him in as well.
Look at this guy.
He's late to the show, blood cams. Lan's late. Man, talking about Poch. We moved on, fam.
Yeah, but this hype of hiring ex players and stuff is not going well, because Juve got pumped 3-0 by AC Milan at home, bro.
Yeah, blood. A man gonna actually acknowledge that Ronaldo's just stat padding at this point now, or do you man still think that he can ball at the
blame
top
Pirlo?
level?
That's all I'm saying. Blame Pirlo.
Bro, he's finished though. Like, I'm tired of it, bro. Like, he's tired, bro. That team's carrying him, bro. The team will play better without him. I don't care what man's stats.
Trust me.
You see when teams are struggling, yeah. Struggling teams cannot afford passengers. Factually, bro, you can't, bro. Like, this is when everyone needs to muck in and get their hands dirty, their knees dirty. Do you know what I mean, bro? He can't play in teams like that now, bro.
He's not what he, of course, he's not. It's
by
sad
the way,
to
that's
see,
the real
but he's not what he was.
What's
Yeah,
that?
he's not what he, yeah, he's talking
If
about
that's the
modding.
if that's the real cam, you might as well mod him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not what he once was, Ronaldo in football. He's like, he's 36, 37. Like, he isn't going to continue at the rate carrying teams that he was going to.
And nor
Of course
should he
was
be
gonna-
expected to, but people need to let go of what he was, innit? He's not that normal.
Yeah, and
I
it hurts,
think
man.
what I
It
said
hurts
about
that he's
Ronaldo,
not that
on the
anymore.
decline. He's on the decline, but he's still a decent player.
Because I watched the game, innit, and it was just he just didn't offer much, man. Like, I don't know, like, even the runs he was making, like, sometimes he'll get the ball into the box and then have a player in front of him and he'll try to do the little step over thing and go past him. Like, even that is kind of going away a little bit, and it's sad to see, man. I have to be honest, it's sad to see because I don't know, man.
Because of how great he is and the amount of clutch moments he's had.
Done in the past now.
He's got to leave because I can't see Ronaldo in the Europa.
MLS, man.
No, if Juve really have to, if Juve really drop further down the league and have to play Europa League next season, Ronaldo's got two options. I can see him go to Inter Miami. Beckham's going to give him a phone.
I heard he's got a case though in America. That's why he can't go there.
Fucking hell, see?
Man. Yeah, I heard man's got a case, man, because man got done for the R thing, blood. You know, like that. I got the R charge. Remember?
Now that's off the table, then I can see him come back to United on a 1 year loan.
Nah, man, I can't be asked, man.
Yeah, to replace Cavani.
I said that a couple weeks ago.
Bro, come back to United to replace Cavani, blood.
As much as I love him, I don't want to see him back, man.
1 year
don't ruin what you did, man.
1 year loan deal, and he knows we're playing Champions League as well. So
yeah, and we'll be foolish enough to do that. Like, don't do this, innit? If you're gonna have Ronaldo in your team, clearly, as we can see with Pirlo, he needs an experienced manager. That's what it is. He's not Ronaldo of old. He's not Ronaldo when he was playing at Real Madrid, like prime clutch. I'm not
trying to see CR7 back.
I don't want to see it.
No. I don't want ex-players back as players or as managers or as coaches. I'm tired of it. I'd rather keep Cavani for an extra season than have Ronaldo up.
Trust me.
Well, might as well, yeah. I don't think it's a problem position either. People keep talking about striker this, striker that. I don't think it's a problem area.
Our problem is our lack of consistent creativity, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
The only reason I can see this Ronaldo thing happening here, you know all this glazes out stuff. You sign Ronaldo, everyone's gonna stop.
Yeah, exactly. It's a commercial signing.
Here's the thing, though. Sancho's the same, though. You put his name in that sentence, it makes sense.
Ronaldo's just that bit. Like, come on, man. He's Ronaldo at the end of the day.
He's an icon. I get what you're saying, but Sancho, not only does he fit in terms of the being a big player and being a big profile player, he also fits on the pitch too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a glamorous signing.
I'd rather go with Sancho than Ronaldo, even though like I love Ronaldo. But I think like from the club's point of view, like he's Ronaldo.
But this fan base won't. I reckon this fan base will get turned.
Harrison 1K. The streets ain't lying. I watched the game. Streets ain't lying, bro. He scored Tomori had the game of his life. He scored.
He's a very good player, you know. Tuchel's gonna take him to another level.
I think Tuchel's gonna want him to stay at Chelsea, and he's gonna create a monster out of this guy, bro. Trust me. Yeah,
but for me, good. CR7, man, that's the story long gone, man. I seen him in his prime. I seen him when he used to dust out Ashley Cole. You know, I'm trying to say to you, I see the days, man. I don't want it now for some left back that plays for Burnley. You get me? Try to wrap him up on that. You know that was there.
Mad.
Some guy step up on him and say, "Who are you, man?" You know what I mean? Like,
you want to remember? You want to remember what he's like. Like, I remember him when he was at Manchester United. You want to leave out? Don't tarnish your legacy.
That's right. I don't want to see him come to the Premier League and then you're struggling.
It's like MJ
against
MJ when he came back to basketball.
Bardsley from Burnley or struggling against flipping Dan Burn from Brighton and them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We don't need Ronaldo catch out to Fulham and Brighton and them, man. We don't need that. His legacy. That's disrespectful. That's hell.
Imagine he comes to the Premier and then man like Lewis Dunk pocket him, like, bro, that's gonna be embarrassing, bro.
And he's not what he was. Yeah, we don't need that. He's not what he was, in it. Like, we just need to allow it. Like I said, he's 36. That's good, how good he is that people still expect that level of him. It's like, yo, I'm 36. No other 36-year-old would you expect that from. It's mad.
Exactly, bro. Because I won't be able to take the banter from fans talking about, Ben me pocketed CR7. Nah, allow it.
Yeah, allow it, fam. It feels blasphemous. You just talking about it in a hypothetical. It's blasphemy and that. Tarkovsky and all them. Nah.
Ben me.
I'm telling you, like someone says there, Michael Jordan. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
man.
the Wizards.
How about the Wizards? 27 goals this season for Ronaldo. He's missed 26 big chances in the league.
Wow, 26. How's Man Niddy missed more big chances than he scored goals? And that's not like Ronaldo.
Yeah, serious.
That's so unlike him, man.
That's what I mean, bro. Honestly, like, listen, every dog has his day, but bruv, he's been overrated for a minute. And I've got loads of slander, bare people saying, yeah, but look at his stats, bro. I'm someone, I swear by the eye test, innit? And Ronaldo ain't been the same player for like 6-7 years, bro. Like, legit. You know what I mean? He's been putting up good numbers, but his teams have been carrying him for a minute, bro. Like, he's absolutely devastating in the 18-yard box, but he's a passenger. He's a passenger. I see Pepe, bruv. Old man Pepe moving to him. You know what I mean? And like, that's the next thing, bro. When would you see Pepe moving to CR like that? It's a mad thing. And Pepe is already retired, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, even growing hair and that, blood. He's done with football. No, I'm saying man's trying to go into his next career as an underwear model or something, and he's moving to CR7, bro. Like, honestly, Ronaldo's done at it, so I don't want to see him at Manchester United. I'd rather keep Cavani for another year, but I feel like Cavani wants to go. He just wants to leave, innit? I feel like he's not on playing football at this intensity anymore, and I don't blame him, bruv. He's had a good career. You look at his career, like he's played for Atletico Madrid, PSG, blood, Manchester United, and then he's gonna go
Napoli as well.
Napoli as well, and then he's gonna go Boca Juniors, bro. That's a beautiful
fairy tale.
Even that's still a top team over there.
It's still a top team over there, bro. He's had a great career, bro. And I think if United win the Europa League,
one more year.
If United win the Europa League, but we said the same thing about Zlatan, then he went and got a bad injury, bro. Like at that age,
that's true.
At that age, can man play at that this intensity week in, week out? Yeah, I don't think so. And with a manager like Oli will keep playing him, bruv. And he will get injured, bruv. Like, there's no two ways about it. Oli don't know about rotation, bruv.
Yeah.
You threatened all this rotation today, and then he fucking started the same team, bruv.
Yeah, it's one of them, because he's coming to form right now. It's kind of like you don't want to be too in the now, in the moment. But he seems happy anyway, and he's scoring goals. So it'll be interesting to see. It depends what they offer him. Depends what his offers are as well. What United decide to do in the summer. But if he stays, I wouldn't be mad. He just needs to be managed correctly. Just manage him correctly, because we can see how effective he can be. Because I don't know his numbers stat, man. Obviously, you don't know his numbers recently, but I know he's been scoring a lot of goals recently. Has he got 15?
Yeah, he's got 15 10 goal contributions in his last 7 games.
I give him props for that, because if you look when he came in, people were doubting if he was going to get 5. So to come in and get 15,
I remember. I think Statman was mad skeptical when he came in. One thing about Cavani is Cavani's a fucking scavenger, bro, and that's what I said. El scavenger, bro. Like if you put that ball in the 6-yard box, you know what you're gonna get. He's like
hungry, man.
He's a bit like Chicharito, like you know the amount of goals Chicharito scored from the bench, blood. Big goals as well, bro. When United are on top of teams, you put the ball in that area, and you see his goal today. The run, bro. He ran like 20 yards to get on the end of that header, bro.
Yeah, he always seems to score that's very similar goals as well. Which
because
is
he's a scavenger, bro. He's literally when man say Fox in the box, he's a Fox, bro. Man's raiding dustbins. That's what Cavani.
He's raiding dustbins. Jeez, I get what you're saying. I hear you.
Typical South America striker, though. If you look at Suarez, Chicharito, you know what I mean? Him, you know that guy from Wolves, Jimenez. Yeah, they're all the same, man. They're like
dustbin raiders, blood. That's what they do, blood. They're ripping off man's dustbin. You wake up in the morning and your fucking rubbish is all over your driveway, blood. That's what them man do, blood. That man just raid bins, fam. And you see, and them man are so enthusiastic to score tap-ins, bro. Like, honestly, like they're proper dustbin raiders, bro. Like, and it's one of them ones where in the last 20-25 minutes of a game, they're perfect.
Yeah,
but I don't start players like that, because when you start players like that, you're playing with 10 men unless they score, in it. And this is my only issue with rotation, in it.
That's what I like recently, though, that we've been attacking teams, and you've seen the best. When you give him service, he's going to score as well. We know his goal scoring record tells you that. Go on, tell us that, man.
A creative winger. Now we have Pogba. We have a creative winger. It's not all these forwards who want to score goals. Look at this now. Pogba come in, all of a sudden Cavani scoring. All of a sudden, Mason Greenwood has 8 goal contribution in his last 10 games.
Facts.
Even Rashford pulling in with a couple goals. Pogba's getting a couple goals. It's more spread out now because we have a creative winger.
Because I was thinking Rashford crossed it in today for Cavani's goal. I'm thinking if Rashford cuts in, is in that position, but from the left, he's shoots. Probably going to shoot.
No, probably. He shoots.
All right, Rants, man. Why you always got to butcher the man?
Shoots.
No, but let's be honest, Rashford was great today.
I'm not saying he was great. What I'm saying is this whole he can't play on the right proves he can, because that gives him a different option. Like I said, if he picks up that position today and he's playing from the left, he's probably not crossing it in. Because he's on the right, he's crossed it in and we've scored a goal from it. So he's capable of playing from the right. I've been saying this.
But would you not rather
he just doesn't want to play from the right.
Yeah, I'm not saying I wouldn't rather have I'd rather have Jadon Sancho there if we're really being picky. But what I like is options.
I'd rather have Jadon Sancho on the left and Greenwood on the right. That's what I'd rather have.
And then what you play Pogba and Bruno in the middle.
With a single pivot, blood.
Yeah.
Sancho in the DM in the summer, bruv. Hey, listen,
Sancho in
the DM.
I'm
happy with that. I can take that. But
I'd be happy.
When you got McTominay and Fred, oh my God,
bruv. Hey, listen, McNugget is fucking useless, bro. I'm tired of this guy. I'm tired of him. It's the silent Ferguson curse, blood. He done it with Phil Jones talking about Duncan Edwards, and now he done the same thing with McTominay, bruv. Like,
Trust me.
Silent Ferguson just judges man off, bro. I'm sure it's him, bro. everyone that he tips to be the guy dies, bro. Always. He needs to stop that. McTominay's awful.
Yeah, like I said with the McTominay thing, like I understand it because, like I said, he's just backing him because he's Scottish, innit? That's what it is, isn't it? He just fully went the whole way in. If Dan James was Scottish, I've said this on previous shows, then he would be backing Dan James the same way, and he's just backing, but he's not good. He's not what we need in that. We need a DM. Like that's
zero tackles,
people talking about strikers.
2 ball recoveries in the first half.
Yeah, so you ain't offering nothing defensively or nothing offensively. You ain't
as a
anything.
footballer that's on the grass, you shouldn't have 0 at anything.
And you ended the game with 1 tackle, 1 interception, and 3 ball recoveries. Fred,
how long did he play? That man, tell them, please.
The full game.
Bruv, he never gets taken off.
Never.
The brother made 1 tackle. What was he doing?
He's hiding.
But that tackle, that tackle was when he lost the ball, Aaron, didn't he? He lost the ball and then he got it back again. So it's not really a tackle, man. You know what I mean? Like, man.
Bro, let's not even talk about the goal. But
zero chance created as well. McTominay is very comfortable and very content and satisfied with just getting the ball, passing it sideways to someone else, or giving it back to whoever gave it to him, which is mostly mostly backwards. So he's happy with that because he knows he's not going to get told off. He's not going to get told to do more. I've seen him do maybe 3 or 4 forward passes. He made a forward pass to Rashford, got it back. Made a forward pass to Bruno, got it back, and then played it to someone else, and then we created something. That's it. That's all I can remember. He's very satisfied with doing what he's doing at the moment. He is not interested. He's not interested in trying to do more. He's not.
Yeah. I don't even think it's either interest. You know what I think is? I don't think it's a lack of effort. It's just a lack of skills. It's a skill thing. I don't fault his effort. You know what I'm saying? He legit just doesn't have it in his locker. You know what I'm saying? And he's not a defensive player, as we've seen. When he was playing in the youth system, he was an attacking midfielder. And that.
He used to be a striker, and then he dropped into the number 10, bro. And he's not good at either of those either. He's
shit, man.
The biggest problem, he started 22 Premier League games. How are you starting 22 Premier League games?
But Dan James started how many last season? 20-something as well.
Like, he's a joke as well.
That's the issue there.
He started more than that, to be fair.
When
you play Dan James started 25 games last season, if I remember correctly.
When you play squad players that much, then you show their deficiencies and their weaknesses, and that's why we shouldn't be getting onto McTominay like that. We should have seen McTominay like how much we see Donny. It should be that, and then it's not a conversation.
Donny, I keep saying it. Donny van der Beek played most of last season in the pivot. He was averaging 2.7 tackles and interceptions per game. Those are decent defensive numbers for a high position side. So play him there.
But he won't, though, innit? And then people try to blame Fred today for the goal. I'm like, the guy,
Fred pushing it to him, and McTominay fucked it, bro. But the thing is, I've been telling people, Fred is a good player. Lindelof is an absolute pagan, bro. You know what it is? Lindelof is a good footballer, but he's a pussy. And you know what it is, You can't teach a man, how to have a bit about him. Lindelof don't have nothing about him, bro. Nothing about him. He's a good footballer, but he's a coward. So when you're going to have stuff like that, like, bro, look at the way I moved to him today, and it was a great strike. Don't get me wrong.
Twice, though. It's twice, Saeed.
Lindelof shows man outside, cool, but then get close to him.
There's no intent. I've said this about him.
There's no intent, bro. It's like he's there just to say I was there.
Yes.
But he doesn't put himself about, bro.
He gets away with it because he's good on the ball. That's the problem.
Very good on the ball.
He's very good on the ball. And he gets away with it. But when you have physicality, and when you have like twice today, mate, you got bullied off the ball, especially the one from Wesley. Man just said, get off me, man.
Yeah, man, like Wesley, blood. Like Wesley done a madness today in the game as well, blood. What man telling talk about man like Wesley, blood?
Unit, bro.
And the only reason he gets the only reason Victor Lindelof gets away with it is because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't trust Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly
That's it.
But if he's moving like Eric Bailly stole his wallet or something, I don't know how Eric Bailly can't get minutes.
Well, he's going to have to today with Maguire out.
Yeah, I just don't even know. Big up X in the chat as well. Come on,
yeah, big up X, man.
Playing business.
I'm dancing every time, man.
No, but honestly, yeah, like I'm sick and tired of it, bro. Because it's little things like that, bro. And the thing is, I feel sorry for Fred because Fred is such an easy scapegoat, bruv. All the time. He's always the guy that gets blamed when McTominay makes one tackle for the whole game, bro. Why was he there? Do you know what I'm saying? And this
everyone down.
Well, of course he does, bro. At the end of the day, playing with good players, yeah, will make a player better, bro. And the thing is, yeah, not just from a technical standpoint, good players make an angle for you. So they make your life easier. When you get the ball, good players make an angle and show for it, bruv. You man been watching the Rants Reacts. Man done Scholes and Busquets today. So you man have seen two great footballers, bro. And I always show, man, you see the angle that these man make to receive the ball? Bruv, it's worth more than a pass, bro.
Exactly.
It's worth more than a pass, bro. Yeah. Making an angle, because you make up the mind of the person on the ball by the angle you give them.
But he gives it so
when the ball came up to Fred, the ball's up in the air.
Yeah.
McTominay standing right in front of him. Like, bruv, spin up, make an angle, and then just open out, pass it. McTominay standing on his fucking toes.
I never thought
the worst you can do is kick it out. That's it. You can't even do that, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
McTominay killed him there. So Fred's tried to cushion it into McTominay, but McTominay should have seen the balls up in the air. Fred's facing him. Take a step back. Fred touches it. Open it out. Pass it. No. You're standing in front of Fred. Like, why are you standing there, bro? That was 100% his fault.
How many times have we seen, Basuma, when he came to Old Trafford, how many times, you thought they were going under pressure. Bruno tried to come up to him, turn of the shoulder, boom. Bruno's down the bottom of that side, and then Basuma carries on. That's what you've got to do. And I think for me, Fred can move a bit further forward, or whoever's with him, and Basuma can literally do that, and we go again. But the thing is, McTominay, like there's one time, that McTominay did that mistake, then he started going back to centre-back options and started getting the ball from deep. You can't be having these kind of players who are not doing this, man. They're risk averse. We can't have that, man.
100%.
They're always risk averse, and you can't do that, bro.
Bruv, you give Donny, McTominay's minutes.
Yeah, like the comment said, I've said this.
Give him his minutes.
You're exposing his limitations because he should be used as a squad player. And when you play squad player like a first teamer, it gives fans a reason to get onto them because we see their limitations in that. If we just see him every now and then, it's not a problem. Same with Lindelof. If we just see him every now and then, cool. But you're playing this guy 23, 24 times, and now it becomes a common theme.
I think it's a norm now. I think it's gone now, me. I think the whole.
What's gone?
I think for me now, I don't think Donny will ever break that too, unless we get a proper CDM.
Okay, wait. Here's a question for you lot. If we do sign a DM, does Oli change from this 4-2-3-1? Because I'm not 100% sure.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's what I'm saying to you.
I'm 100% sure.
Oli's gonna play a double pivot because he's a coward and he doesn't know how to he doesn't know how to coach his three. And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with playing a double pivot, because I play a double pivot with my team. But the difference is, in a double pivot, you have to play a 6 like a Jorginho, that picks up the ball off the centre backs. You have to. Fred and McTominay aren't good enough to play that role.
Yeah.
So that's where you have a problem. You can have a combative player like Fred, just like Chelsea have N'Golo Kante, but you need a Kovacic or you need a Jorginho. You need someone that's going to progress the football. Fred progresses the ball well, but not under pressure because he's not a natural ball progressor. Yeah. So you need someone that's going to be willing to receive the ball on a half turn off the centre back, especially if Manchester United want to play out from the back. You need a number 6 that's going to receive it on a half turn, break lines. Even El Neni does it better than McTominay.
Trust me.
I feel like you see with Oli, he's had an English schooling in terms of the way he thinks, innit? So he never played Van der Beek and Fred in the pivot just because they're not physical enough, kind of thing. That's why I think he's always.
He only does it. My problem is people, and this is why I think next season. That's what I'm thinking. I'm confused as to what's the next plan. McTominay and Fred are only there to protect the back four. So when we take these two out and we try to go for it, are we then going to lose more games? We probably are. But Oli will never know.
No, but the thing is,
these two are going to be out. That's a problem.
You say that we might lose more games, but we've also drawn 10 games. So imagine if you did take a bit more risk.
There you go then.
Yo, think about how much closer we could.
3 more losses. That would have been
how much closer we could be to Manchester City, and now they're under real pressure, considering now they have a Champions League finals to look forward to. So then they have to pick and start to prioritize. And this has been my whole issue with Manchester United going forward. Are we better than Manchester City? No, but are we good enough to compete? Yes. And this season shows because we should be closer to them.
Bro, people were saying that Jose should have competed with Fellaini and them, man. So there's no excuse for these, man. Yeah. So there's no excuse for these, man. These men have a very short memory. And that's why, I get mad in it. This is why you don't have argue with idiots, bruv, because then people start getting confused. Yeah. That's what happens, innit? You don't argue with idiots because loads of people saying, oh, like, this could be our best points tally since this, that, and the other, bro. When you look at the team that Jose inherited, that he won 2 trophies with, it was a lot worse than this team.
Oh, I've said this. Yeah.
This guy had Rojo, Smalling, Jones, all them man there, bro. Man still had Damian, all these man, and this brother won 2 trophies and finished second. And we're applauding this season. This season is shambolic. We got knocked out of the Champions League, bruv. We needed 1 point from 9, and we got knocked out to Demba Ba, bro. Like, bro, don't tell me that this is a good football. It's not. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a good season, bro, by any stretch.
Jose finished with 81 points, right?
Yeah.
I think Oli can get maximum 82 if he wins all 4.
Well, there you go. So
I think we'll lose on Tuesday.
Bro, but bro, listen, Statman, at best, this season's going to be worse than Jose's best season. At best, it's not good enough. If we finish 1 point ahead of Jose, with 1 less trophy, with our 300 million spent, it's not a successful season, bro. It's not. Do you know what I mean? That's why context is everything. So man can say, oh yeah, most points. It doesn't mean shit. Don't mean nothing, bro.
It's like what? Yeah. So what? I always look at it like, what do you win? Improvements all well and good. Like people have spoke about, the away record.
If you spend 300 million, and you didn't improve, you'd be fucking surprised.
Oh yeah. If I spend $1 million and didn't improve, I'd be like, yo, what's going on?
Jose got Alexis Sanchez, and we got Bruno Fernandes with Oli. Different fortunes. We didn't get the Alexis Sanchez that scored 30 for Arsenal. We got his fucking twin brother Quasimodo, lad. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We got a fucking piano player, a fucking John Legend, blood. That's who we got. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, different, bro. Like honestly, like the impact that Bruno's had, whether or not man can say it's penalties and that, cool, it is.
And also,
but if it was Rashford on the penalties, or someone else on the penalties, they would have missed. They would have missed at least one. Bruno ain't missed one. Well, he's missed one. They would have missed 3, 4.
You see, when everyone says, "Oh, if we picked up a point here, we could be in the title race."
Yeah.
You could also look at it the other way, that we've been very lucky.
Yeah, of course. The Wolves game, remember that one?
We've gone down.
Yeah, the deflection in the injury time.
Yeah.
We've gone down 1-0 more times than we've gone up 1-0.
But that tells you how. That tells you the quality of the side, though. The fact that we've come, I think it's now 10 matches. We've come from a goal down to win. So clearly the quality is there. It's not a lack of quality. Something's going wrong. If something consistently happens, game in, game out, there's issue. If you continually go a goal down, something's going on that you need to address. Because the same thing is happening.
But the tactical decisions of Oli have cost us, though. The game against West Brom, we didn't go for it. Game against Crystal Palace, we didn't go for it. Game against Sheffield United, what would we do with playing 2 in the midfield? Do you know what I mean? We didn't go for it. So at the end of the day, when people talk about, this or that, tactical decisions have been the case. That's why for me, I'm confused again for next season. What is going to be the stopgap to win the league? That's my question.
We're not winning the league next season, and next season we're going to have to contend with Thomas Tuchel, who's going to get a couple players, and probably going to win 1 or 2 trophies. I think at worst he'll win a trophy this season. At best, he wins 2. We have to compete with Liverpool, who will spend money because their owner fucked up with the Super League and he's trying to get the fans back on side. So he will spend as well. So literally, we're going to be fighting for top 4 next season. Yeah. Realistically, that's what we're going to be doing. They're not going to, bro.
And that's the thing, though. You got to look at Leicester already spending. Leicester City are already spending on Samari.
Confirmed Samari, who's very, very good.
Have you confirmed Samari?
They confirmed Samari. Yeah. It's close to him.
They move expeditiously in the transfer.
Brendan Rodgers is a bad man, bro.
Yeah,
you know when I say United,
even though he lost yesterday, but you know what I mean, that happens.
You know when I say United have been luckier, you know we're overperforming expected wins by 9.33. We're meant to be on 60 points right now, 60.67.
Oh, it's that, man. I know, because I watch them every week and we're fucking shit most of the time.
Manchester City are overperforming at 1.14, so you can basically say the level. Chelsea are underperforming it by 5.92. So it just shows if they get a striker, they will
because
be
Timo Werner keeps missing, and you know what? He's still having a decent season. I was having this conversation today with my friend who's a
still
Chelsea
finding
fan.
Timo though,
Bro, Timo Werner, yeah. You know what he is? He's frustrating.
Yeah.
Because he's shit, but he's effective. You know them ones there. That's what it is, bro. And you know what makes Timo Werner effective is his attitude. Because as a footballer, he's so meaty. But one, he's quick, and guess what? Quick players do? They occupy defenders, innit? And also, he's a willing runner as well. So when you're quick and you're a willing runner, you're just a problem by default. The amount of chances he terrorizes defenses, bro, because he keeps running. Even when he misses, he still keeps getting into those positions. Do you know what I mean? And that's just what it is. His numbers are decent.
Yeah, that's the thing. He does everything but score. That's what the issue is. He does literally everything. But if he could finish, then it's calm. And they could still win a FA Cup and a Champions League and finish in the top 4. That's mad.
I think there was the defender or something that a quote came out saying they were struggling with Timo Werner's pace. That's what Timo Werner is. He's effective for Chelsea. Which is why
that's a German Shay Long, man.
If you drop Timo Werner, like, I don't think we'll get the same.
He was effective. No, that'd be serious, man. Shay Long was effective, though.
He was very effective.
You get strikers that are like that are effective, but you might not necessarily want him at a top club, innit? You know what I'm saying? And that. Yeah, I mean, Kevin Davies was effective, but I wouldn't want him at my club. You know what I'm saying?
He was doing bits at Bolton still. You get me?
Because he was effective. That's my point.
Effective, mate. You get me?
Yeah, so, I hear you.
End of the day, like for me, when you look at the season right now, yeah, you win the Europa League, but I'm just like next season is for me going to be the critical season because everyone's going to be a level playing field. No one knew Van Dijk was going to get the massive injury that Chelsea, where Lampard for me flopped it over there. Now when I look at it, Chelsea have a strong manager, and Liverpool will spend again. Man City will always be there, and then you got Tottenham who are willing to spend again, and then you got other teams that come in. So I'm just thinking next season, okay, we'll have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as manager, but when we go from third to whatever, then we need to be the same, innit? We need to be consistent on our opinions, people. That's why for me, when people can say to me, give Ole credit, I want to give Ole credit when we get to the real pinnacle of where Man United should be. Not in the Europa League, not you know what I mean? I know second behind City or whatnot. When we reach a pinnacle, that's when you can truly judge a manager. So you know what? Okay, then he's getting somewhere. Until then, mate, I'll keep my doubts, mate. You know what I mean? We're not here for politics or whatnot. You can't sway my votes or whatnot. I'm here. I'm supporting Man United. Until we get to that level, then it's going to still be ifs and whatnots. You know what I mean? So
I hear exactly what you're saying. The only thing that can change my mind on Ollie is Ollie in that. Like, that's literally what it is.
There you go.
I'm just saying, all I want to see United do is give ourselves the best possible platform to succeed. So an attacking mentality has nothing to do with the level of players. You can have 11 of the worst players and have an attacking mentality. But when you have the quality of players we have, we should utilize that to the fullest. And that's my biggest issue. Our attack is bigger than our defense. Yet we continue to play 2 holding midfielders when we don't have one, and our centre-backs a week. Why not go for it more often than not? Because when we do, we see what happened. How many times have I think it's 9 or 10 times we scored 5 or more goals. So how has that happened? But then people will tell me we need a striker. Clearly, goal scoring isn't a problem. Last season, the Liverpool team that won the league, our front three outscored their front three. Yeah, so clearly we can score
that's
goals.
Because we were also playing in the Europa League as well.
Yeah, but
I think even in the Premier League, though. I think it was in the Premier League, though.
You're right, Flawless.
No, it was all competitions.
All competitions.
Our fans are super
it was close in the Premier League.
That's what it is. Last season we didn't need a striker. This season we need a proper striker. Man want Ronaldo to come back. Man want Cavani, bruv. Neither of them man were playing for Man last season, and we were still mashing work, bro. We were still mashing work, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of it, bro. Like Mason Greenwood has shown, that one, he's not a creative player, and two, if he's got creative players around him, he'll score goals.
Shelling, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he scored a good goal today. Don't get me wrong, he shanked it, and the keeper should do better. But the fact is, he took the shot. And actually, the space that he made was world class. If you look at the run again, the way he's actually come in here, opened out, taken a touch and hit it straight away, bro. No dillying, no dallying. Do you know what I mean? Created half a yard, boom. Do you know what I'm saying? And he can do that, bro. He can do that with the right people. Pogba won the penalty today again. Pogba needs to be in the penalty area every single game.
How many penalties has he won this season, Statman? Because he's doing a lot of penalties this year.
Yeah, he's giving a few away as well, blood. He's active in both.
He's active.
Yeah, but
that's the Premier League is 1-2.
Yeah, he's 1-2 in the Prem. And the thing is, he's brilliant in the air and he protects the ball so well, bruv. You have to foul Pogba. You have to foul him. Do you know what I'm saying? He fell over, got back up, and still had the ball.
Yeah.
Like this,
It's almost impossible.
You can't get a ball off him, bro. That's why they call man
impossible.
the octopus, bruv. Like man, 6'3", yeah, and he's just long, fam. You can't get a ball from him. You need him in the box.
Long.
Yeah, put him
You
in
need
the
him
box.
in the box.
Yeah, I remember Lingard saying it. It's like he grows an extra limb and that. You know what I mean? When he's got the ball, it's mad.
Yeah.
It's mad.
No, literally. It's
It
was like that when he was
When
16. Did you not see when he came in? When he was 16? Like when he came to football club.
Yeah.
I was like, rah, this done with a little gel hair and that. You get me? Like, the man was just bare tall, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's lanky, bro. He's a proper beanpole, innit? And the thing is, you need him in attacking areas, whether that's from the left, whether that's as an attacking midfielder, it doesn't matter. The fact is, why is it taken so long for man to realize that he's an attacker, bro? Like, it's actually sickening, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because really, Bruno should have been coming into a team that already had Pogba in attack.
Facts.
That's what should have been
Because you know why? He
right
thinks
winger,
pragmatic.
where would you play Pogba?
In the 10. In the 10.
And then Bruno?
You have to play, and Bruno deeper than him. 100%.
You know what?
You can't play Bruno higher up the pitch than Pogba because he's got less weapons, innit? The thing is with Bruno, yeah, what Bruno's good at controlling the pace of the game because he's very urgent, innit? But Bruno's not a 10. Not at all, bro. He ain't got the intricacy in the box. He's also not an aerial threat like Pogba.
This, you know.
Do you know what I mean? Pogba's an aerial threat as well. That's why I think the signing of Bruno, as good as he is, yeah, if you're using Pogba properly, you didn't need him. You could have got a DM. Because Fred's a box to box already. But again, Manchester United's recruitment has been wonky. And that's not me saying, oh, we don't need Bruno. We shouldn't have signed him. But I'm saying signing Bruno and Donny van de Beek when you've got Pogba didn't make sense. That wasn't the kind of player we needed. Do you see what I'm saying?
But
because these men were
United for you, poor recruitment from head to toe.
And then even when it comes to the poor recruitment, at least utilize what you have then. And they didn't even do that. You have Donny, you have Pogba, you have Bruno, and you can't make it work. Like, what is going on? You train with these men on a weekly basis. Surely there's got to be a formation or a system where you're like, you know, I can fit all of these men in to get the best out of him. And it took until pretty much the whole season, but he's like, all right, let me play Pogba from the left and play Bruno. But what you said to that, man, it offers is great. What's the word I'm looking for now? It gives us great options. They're great questions to have. They're great selection headaches to where to sign a winger and a DM.
It's such a weird one because I'll be honest, I'm really enjoying Pogba on the left, innit? But at the same
time, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm with you with that on that one. I am with you on that one.
I want Paul Pogba's attributes in midfield as well, though. It's such a weird one.
But he's not a midfielder, though. He's not a he's an attacker. He is a midfielder, but he's not a box to box. People need to let that go. You man are seeing what Pogba's doing now.
Say we sign Jadon Sancho. I think Jadon Sancho still better to the left. So I want to see Jadon Sancho on the left.
But then when you put,
I don't want to see Jadon Sancho on the left. I want to see Mason down the middle, yeah. Sancho on the right and Pogba on the left.
That's options.
The problem we have, though. Yeah.
No, but so I'm saying that's great options to have.
Because the thing is, when we defend, Pogba will naturally drop anyway because he does. Do you know what I'm saying? We could go into a 2-4-4, a 4-4-1-1 when we're defending, bruv, and just leave Jadon up there, bro. Like honestly, like with Mason and let Pogba drop. There's no reason why we can't do that. But again, you need a fluid system. You need a good manager. But Paul Pogba needs the shackles off him, bro. Off him, bro. Do you know what I mean? Bruno's more disciplined than Pogba. Like but in a sense that Bruno likes pressing, bro. That's his game. Pressing ain't Pogba's game.
Manager tells him.
Yeah, exactly. But he's more disciplined in terms of like his general attributes. Bruno will do whatever for the team, innit? Pogba's a maverick. Bruno's not a maverick. Bruno plays with that freedom because he's allowed to. But he's a player that really like he can play under instruction. Pogba can't, bro. Like Pogba's he's a maverick, bro. You just need to just tell him to go out there, just like Grealish. Go out there, enjoy your football, play. You can't tell him,
that's what I like about him.
Make sure you track your man and that.
And that's what I like about him wide left is if he's playing in central midfield, even if it's a 4-3-3, he has more defensive responsibilities. Whereas if there's three midfielders in there, if he's playing wide left, he kind of has a free role type of thing. And I never thought I wanted him to have the free role as an 8, but now I've seen him from the wide playing wide left. I'm like, leave him there. You know what I'm saying? And play.
And this is it. The ball carrying, bro. He dribbles like a winger. And even though he hasn't got pace, bro, because he protects the ball so well, you can't get it off him anyway. So he doesn't need pace to beat you. He'll beat you with the trickery.
Exactly. Ain't lightning quick.
He's not. But the difference is with Grealish, Grealish protects the ball well, but the thing is, Pogba protects the ball, with his body as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Pogba can just do that, and then you're out of the game. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. People need to start thinking of Paul Pogba as a Jack Grealish type player instead of a Yaya Toure, Patrick Vieira type player. Like, let it go, bro.
This is the problem. I keep saying, well, I don't know what's going to happen now because Rashford ain't going to be happy with taking being on the right or even being on the bench. You know what I mean? Then you got Mason Greenwood. This is, I know it happens.
He needs to play better then, bro.
Exactly.
The thing is, this is what we want at all top clubs. Good players are going to be on the bench. If you look at City, they have top players on the bench at different points. Aguero can't get
Suarez was on the bench.
That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Wow, and he's way better than Rashford, bro. If we're going to compete, Rashford needs the whole bench because honestly, in the best Manchester United teams that I've seen, Rashford he doesn't even make the squad, bro. And if he does, he's definitely on the bench.
But you know
what I mean? That's the level we should be aspiring to.
Yes. You know what was weird today? Like, surely, I think everyone says that Greenwood's a better number 9 than Rashford. But you bet Rashford in the front. Course. So clearly you see Greenwood as a better right-hand side player than Rashford. So in the final, you should play Greenwood there and not Rashford. Because let's be honest, in the final, it's going to be Cavani, Pogba, and then Rashford on the right. So surely you play Greenwood there now.
But Greenwood,
he's only going to do that. I just think.
But now, Ollie, he can come off the bench, though. Come off the bench.
So the thing is, though, what we're saying here, I could keep reiterating, is that these are great options to have. We haven't mentioned. We're talking about right-sided players, and we haven't mentioned Dan James. Yeah, but we could. We know that's tough, innit? We're in fantasy land with this, innit? We just hoping. We talking about Jadon Sancho. We just hoping he gets it. We're talking about DM. We're hoping he gets there, innit? We here hoping for the best and praying that it can be done because we can't rely on the manager to get the most out of these men. So therefore, we have to simply rely on our ball. That's why we're in the final.
But you say a squad player, but we know Ollie's just going to mess it up, man. And now on a given final, this is what costs everyone, though. And that's my problem. I just don't see Ollie putting, you know what I mean? You put Greenwood on the bench or go persist with Rashford on the right where it doesn't work out. And you'll put so you put Cavani through the middle. We'll have that McFred again. And that's my problem. He won't do it. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
Said,
in the final, we shouldn't be playing McFred.
There you go.
Someone said Rashford has more GA than Pogba. Fine. But look at Pogba's impact in the team right now and how Greenwood is all of a sudden scoring. Cavani's all of a sudden scoring. You see the impact he's had on the left?
Yeah. It's massive,
bro. He doesn't
do
that on the right.
And you see that ball over the top today? I don't know if you see that ball. Pogba played over the top.
To Rashford.
To Rashford. Look at that ball, man. You got the left-hand side, played it over the top. I don't see that anyone else doing that, man. It's a creative winger, man. What a player Pogba is, man.
Oh, the biggest thing about Rashford today, remember when he was on the right and he was dribbling inside and he tried passing it to Cavani, I think it was, instead of Fernandes on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so frustrating from Rashford. Like, I think he's done it a couple of times now from the right.
Yeah, man.
Trying to come in.
100%, bro. Right. So that's the issue we've got, and that's a problem. I know all Follow talks about it's a good problem to have here, but Ollie makes it a bad problem because at the end of the day, he doesn't know what to do. He just says, you know what, I'm going to put Rashford on the right here, and I'm going to do that, bro. When in reality, Mason Greenwood is a better person to put on there. You know it's what he's going to do. It's better for him, and it's better for the team. It's better for the team, bro. And you don't want Pogba playing that double pivot, do you?
So, definitely not. I want to see that abolished. I don't want to see the double pivot against most teams. I've said this. If we're playing if we're away to a strong opposition, cool, I get it. When you might be a bit more pragmatic. But against most teams in the Premier League, why, with all these attacking players we're mentioning, that we playing 2 DMs? Go and treat these men accordingly.
Unless we're playing against a 3 at the back, we don't really need to play with 2 DMs, bro.
Yeah.
Like we don't. But we genuinely don't, innit? Like, but again, our coaches don't know what they're doing. Like, Ollie thinks that formation, is more secure, but we're conceding hella goals, so it don't make sense.
It's not secure. You're playing 2 DMs and you're still dodgy at the back. Clearly, like, just go for it.
The DMs we have. That's what I think the biggest problem is.
I know. These men just do the same job, you know.
Yeah, I feel like Ollie is just going for security, and Rants said you don't think he'll play McFred in the final. I think he will.
I think
he honestly will. It's going to be probably De Gea, the usual back four, McFred, Pogba, Bruno, Rashford, Cavani.
Yeah, Cavani probably.
I think that's going to be the final.
If Maguire's not fit, who do you think what other centre back does he go next to?
Lindelof came on today. I think that says it all.
But I fear that, man. I fear that.
Just never know with him in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like,
why are you with Lindelof? I'm not sure about that.
I'm just not sure about Lindelof, but you know what I mean.
But even sometimes, even Baye looks a bit rash with Lindelof. He looks like he's the one that has to be the one that has to come out and he'll just do some mad thing, bro. And that's my worry. You get me?
But we barely seen Baye play with Lindelof kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to judge.
I think there was a game where they played together, didn't they? What was that game?
Yeah, I think they probably played like once or twice this season.
Yeah. So this is the thing, man.
Harry Maguire, like 72 games or something in a row now in the Premier League. He barely.
Apparently, he's on a cast, apparently.
Yeah.
But it's precautionary, apparently. It's precautionary. They always do that, bruv. You'll see man in a wheelchair and then he's breakdancing the next day, blood. They just do it to keep the weight off man's foot in it and to keep the swelling down and probably have ice on it. Do you know what I mean? Just to take all pressure off. It just speeds up recovery. But the chances are... Nah, he won't play on Tuesday.
You never know with Oli.
Now, Oli said something about him playing in the final, so I think he definitely doesn't play Tuesday.
Yeah,
I think he'll probably be back for Thursday against Liverpool.
Yeah, and don't even rush him back for that.
You know but it's just not even worth it at this point, bro. We can't win the league.
Because I think we need 3 more points, and I think that levels what like Chelsea can get points-wise. And that's relying on Chelsea getting every single point. So we basically got second secured.
Second secured. Everyone knew that, though. Since we lost the title, second was secured. You know what was there. Since we lost, we couldn't get the title. Second was secured.
It's about managing minutes. It's just about managing minutes. Because even
about that and squad rotation, and we've shown that we're not very good with that.
He better rotate on Tuesday. He has to rotate on Tuesday, surely. Surely.
We'll probably play. Rashford stays on the bench.
Because if there's a game to lose, it's that one and that. Because at least Leicester, silver lining is there'll be 3 points clear. I ain't trying to see Liverpool get Champions League.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the silver lining right there.
Because I think even Oli said, like, it's going to be hard for the players to play 90 minutes in a row. So he definitely has to rotate. And I think
he has to, man.
You'd rather be Liverpool, let's be honest.
Of course.
You need a stronger team for Liverpool. Because I think even Jurgen Klopp, I think yesterday said if they win all their games, they'll get top 4. He's confident. So they still believe in top 4.
We need to hold that.
I think he has to say that though, innit?
Yeah, they're close. They're not far off though.
I think they'll get it. I think they'll get it.
I've said this. I think they will as well.
It depends on Leicester.
At the expense of who? Leicester.
Leicester, yeah.
Liverpool have played a game less and they're on 57 points. And
you see Leicester's fixture runs?
Leicester on how much?
Leicester on 63 with 35 games played. Liverpool on 34 games played with 57 points.
Wow, so Liverpool only 3 points behind them if they win.
This is my point.
Yeah, but that game is against.
But they have to beat us.
They still got to play. Yeah. Leicester have to play us. They have to play Manchester City
and
Chelsea.
Got someone
else and Chelsea.
Oh yeah, Leicester. Yeah, Leicester.
They got us, out still. Chelsea, and then they got
and they got an FA Cup final as well.
Exactly.
So they got us on Tuesday. Then they got Saturday.
But they still get Samari. But they still get Samari.
Chelsea, and then the last game of the season is Spurs, which they'll probably win.
FA Cup finals next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's May, you know.
The week that's starting now.
Yeah.
It might not look like May, but it's May, you know. You know what I mean?
Definitely don't look like May.
Season's almost done.
It don't look like May. It looks like December, man. Like December out there today, bro.
I'm not going to lie, bro. The weather's a bit crazy. I can't believe it's May. It's not even hot, blood.
You know what, man? I've been dying, man. You know, us black guys, we need the melanin, bro. You know,
man, we need the sun, bro. 100%, bro. That's why man's got my vitamin D spray, blood. You know what I'm saying?
I got it in my bag, man. I got the vitamin D ready, man. You know what I'm saying to you? It's mad.
Bro, don't be surprised. You'll be waking up on the 15th of July and it's 10 degrees outside, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, so you don't even getting in. That's why you was at the protesting the shorts and that, man, fam. We was out there. You get what I'm saying? We out there. You get what I'm saying? We out there, fam. Man, G, you done.
I'm telling you, I have to let it spread it. The melon spread. You get me?
You're an idiot, bro. Right, big up everyone inside. Over 2,000 here. Smash up the like button. And yo, this is my team's kit that I got on, bruv. The link is always in the description. And also, like, if you man are in London, you man can start coming down to games as well. Because I think from next week or something, then yeah, we can have bigger crowds at the game. So you man can roll through now. You get me? We're 3 points off top, man. We're gonna win the league. You might as well come down and make some noise, innit? We're gonna turning the heat up, bruv. Bag 5 today. You get me? We're doing madness. We're doing absolute madness. Not even gonna lie. So now, big up. Now, I mean, the link's always in the description for the kits and that. You lot come down and start making some serious noise, bruv. So we can just take this league away, bruv. Start intimidating teams now, bruv, because they're gonna be able to. We've been doing it without the crowds in it. Once we start getting the crowds down for games, it's gonna be problems. Absolute problems, guys. Like we have to talk about individual performances today.
Obviously,
Obviously,
Liverpool,
go for it.
Liverpool's last four fixtures. United, they could win that. It depends on the team we play. West Brom, who are relegated now. Burnley, who are safe, and Palace, their season's done basically.
Liverpool will win all their games.
Where's the Palace one at? Is that Anfield or is that
At
Palace?
home. So I think they had the crowd back for that as well.
I was gonna say it was gonna be like the league season when Suarez was crying, but that was away in it. Never mind.
Yeah, that was away.
Yeah. That's why I was just making sure in it. I would say scenes if that happens again, and if Palace got to cost them top 4, you know what I'm saying? You'd love to see it. You would.
Madness. But what do you man think of this comment, bro? I'm not gonna lie.
It is true though.
I can't disagree with him because Martial and Pogba are both better from the left than Rashford. Like literally, that's the situation we're in. Like honestly. Man uses GA to protect him, and fair enough, he's always gonna get decent GA, bro. Do you know what I mean? But the facts are, hasn't been playing well for a long time, bro. He hasn't been playing well for a long time, bro. That's man's number 10, you know.
This is what I said. I said not even with Pogba and Martial being fit. Let's say we do get a Sancho, and Sancho comes in. Obviously, he's probably not going to start the first games. He's going to come off the bench. Because obviously, if the crowd is there, then they're going to want him to come off the bench to get the reception from the fans, etc., etc. If then Sancho starts putting in sick performances, listen, I know that Ollie likes Rashford a lot, but he's going to start looking at man like, yo, you need to start like playing well. Like, fair enough, you're scoring, but you need to start playing well because if you don't, bruv, I'm going to have to bench you, even though I absolutely would hate to. At one point, I'm going to have to. So Rashford needs to start fixing up fast, bro. He needs to start doing it quick. And if it was up to me, don't go to the Euros, bro, because I feel like the Euros is going to mash up his ankle and his shoulder and everything else even more. And I feel like we're so used to seeing this version of Rashford now. Bro, I even forgot what it's like to see a fully fit Rashford.
Yeah.
I
forgot what it's like. That's mad.
That's been 2 years, though, isn't it? That's been 2 years.
It has been 2 years since his back injury. Like, and honestly, you're right. Again, Greenwood, I told man Ollie's a coward. He always takes off Mason because Mason's the easy one. Mason's, you know what it is? You know what's going to happen with Mason Greenwood? I'll tell you what's going to happen with Mason because Mason's a striker, innit? And strikers are very much like they're confidence players, innit? One day, when Mason's confidence is sky high, Ollie's going to take him off and Mason's going to tell him to fuck off. Remember I told you. But that's what's going to happen, bro, because Mason plays well and gets subbed. One day, he's going to turn around and look at the manager and say, you're a prick. But that's what's going to happen, bro, because the thing is, he's a young G. He's been given a new contract. He's got a new shirt number, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And strikers, bro, when they're hot, they're hot.
That's someone. A lot of people said to me
that one day, and he's gonna tell man about himself, bruv. I've seen fucking Aguero argue with Pep Guardiola, and that's Pep. One day, Mason is gonna tell man to suck his mum, bro.
But I think you see with Mason today. Mason today also, I think he played 90 minutes against Roma as well, innit?
Yeah, but I don't understand that though.
Bruv, he's 20 or 19 years old.
But I think Ollie's gonna play him against. He'll probably play it on Tuesday, and then he won't play against Liverpool on Thursday. That's what I think he'll be.
My thing is though, Wayne Rooney was playing every game at 19, bro.
Yeah. No, but imagine he gets injured before the Europa League final.
Yeah, but the thing is, what's more likely is Rashford's gonna get injured though.
Don't get me wrong. Rashford should have come off as well.
He should. I thought Mason Greenwood scored a goal. I think when you're on that confidence, when you look at Man City, they play game after game after game. Look, when Mo Salah, game after game. What's that?
Oh, this comment is gold. You man always kill me, This comment section is the best comment section on YouTube. How can man say he's like a one scoop of ice cream with 2 cones, blood? What?
Wow.
Fucking hell, blood.
So you know what I mean? So my thing is, bro, I just think you get me when you're young and that you want to play, you keep playing, especially when you scored a goal. You get me? Like, I thought you just could have kept playing, bro. You know what I'm trying to say to you? The next game, you see how it goes. You know what I mean? You go and play.
But like,
you know what I'm trying to say to you?
But imagine he gets injured and everyone's complaining about Ollie's management.
Who gets injured?
Greenwood.
So what?
So I think
he's a kid, bruv. He can get injured, bruv. I wouldn't mind him getting injured from overplaying, bro. Do you know what I mean? Rather than getting splinters on his ass from not playing. Like that. At the end of the day,
he's saying he's not playing. He played 90 minutes on Thursday and he played another 60 today. I think he's fine.
So what?
50 minutes.
So what in 2 games, blood? Is that what
It's
we're
one of them.
fucking...
No, but
If it's one of them because he's taking him off
on Tuesday.
because he's taking him off today. That's why he could have played him,
bro. When he's playing well, you play him, bro. You can play Cavani 5-6 games in a row, but you're trying to tell me
there you
that
go.
Mason
That's what I'm trying to say, man.
Mason can't play.
I don't understand it, man. I don't know.
Now he's kind of rotating the squad, so you kind of have to give him credit. Because
I think Tuesday's
Rashford
telling.
didn't start against Roma. Yeah, Rashford didn't start against Roma, and he finished the 90 today, kind of thing.
Rashford didn't start against Roma because man was 6-2 up, blood.
Yeah. Is man diminished then? Because let's be honest, Oli could have easily played Rashford. Like,
No, because he was 6-2 up, and it didn't make sense.
Yeah, but you never know with Oli, kind of thing.
No, but come on, that would have just been beyond stupid, though.
No, but my thing is though,
I still think he played too strong.
And I think he played Bruno, so he's stupid.
No, but hold on. My thing is though, it's not. I'm just saying it for now though. I've seen this all season. Mason Greenwood scores a goal, he gets taken off.
Yeah,
the first one on the time.
More than once.
That's what I'm saying to you. It's not. I'm not just trying to say I get there's a game on Tuesday before everyone starts mouthing off and all that. But it just happens far too often. Mason Greenwood scores, he has a good game, and he's the one that's taken off all the time before someone else has had a good game. Well, hasn't got a good game. That's my problem.
Age hierarchy kind of thing, isn't it? I think
that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be about that, bro.
He's the easy target.
Shouldn't be about. That's what I don't like, man. I don't like that unfairness, man. I don't like it. Too many favourites over Mason Greenwood, who scores a goal, does his thing, and they say, you know what, who can we get off that that's not gonna mouth off to us? You get me? And then they take off Mason Greenwood. That's my point. I'm not talking about just today. It's happened time and time again. You get me? You got to back your guys. So I'm backing Greenwood. You feel me?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It all depends on Tuesday and if he rotates, because he played the 90 against Roma, and he's taking him off today. All right, so then he should really start on Tuesday against Leicester. It depends how he decides to rotate it, because injuries can happen, type of thing.
The only reason I see him starting on Tuesday is because on Thursday I think Oli goes full strength, Cavani, Rashford, Pogba as the front three.
Cavani, Rashford, Pogba.
So Statman,
full strength. If Greenwood's not playing, it's not full strength.
So Statman, you're talking about rotation.
But that's Oli's full strength team.
No, you're talking about rotation. So are we really rotating? You know what I mean? On Tuesday, who's playing your front four? Are we really rotating? You know, these men are still going to play. I don't see Matter coming in. Come on, man. You ain't going to see Matter and that coming in, bro. Is Matter going to come in there?
Surely.
Who's going to really play?
Surely. The thing is, I say, because Oli the other day said this decision was made by people in suits. He's like, these players can't play 3 games in a row kind of thing in 5 days. So I'm like, my logic is Oli ain't that stupid, innit? But you never know. So
this is what I'm thinking about.
Still injured. It'll probably be. I don't know. The thing is, I wouldn't play Cavani either because I want him playing against Liverpool on Thursday.
This is what's happening, man. You know what I mean? The lack of rotation.
Cavani's probably going to start again against Liverpool.
So do you play him?
See, that's why. No, to me, you should play the
fringe
players against
this
Leicester.
Liverpool team against Liverpool, he's probably going to play the same team, bro.
Yeah,
you can't really.
He will.
You can't play this. Okay, you reckon he'll play the same team?
He will because it's Liverpool, bruv. Like it's Liverpool.
No, Tuesday's Leicester, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Tuesday's Leicester. That's what I was saying.
Oh, Thursday's Liverpool, right?
Yeah, Thursday's Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna rest. He'll make a couple changes against Leicester, but not many, bro.
I want to see wholesale changes against Leicester.
But it won't be wholesale changes.
Yeah,
I think he'll make a few. I think he'll bottle it.
Do you think he's going to play the same players?
I reckon I give Oli credit to the point where I don't see him playing in 3 days 2 of very similar teams.
Yeah, but we've shown Manchester United when they rotate. Look what happened against Roma. Man nearly went out.
But the thing is, you can kind of sacrifice this game anyway against Leicester. Like we got second. Like let's be honest, the Premier don't matter. It's just about let's just get through it with no injuries.
Yeah, you should do it. Like that's it. You're smart with that.
But best believe that he'll want to get that 80 something points. Yeah. That, you know what I mean? Best believe he'll want to prove everyone wrong. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, he want to go for that. My thing is, man, I think he's kind of messed himself up, man, throughout the whole season. We should have had a rotated squad where we could see a little diamond here with Donny van der Beek, yo. What's going on here, man? Like little cheeky diamond with Donny van der Beek, little cheeky double pivot with Donny van der Beek. Matic in the hole. Now you're bringing on Matic at the end of the day just to say, you know what, just wrap the game up for us. You get me? Come on, man. I'm seeing Fernandinho at 36. Boss Verratti. You know what I mean? Them man there, bro.
Fernandinho has legs. Max don't have legs.
No, come on, man. I can't stand this nonsense, people. I seriously can't. Fernandinho is 36. How are we telling Matic is finished? I don't understand it, people.
Players decline at
Some
different
people
times.
explain it.
Players decline at different times.
Players do decline at different
Players have
times, but that's why.
different
Come on,
Again,
man.
players
Come
do
on.
have different.
How can he
attributes.
decline? Yeah, well, last season we were talking about Bruno, Pogba, and what's it called? In the double print, and we were shelling out teams.
He was playing one game a week, and still towards the end of the season, people criticizing Matic.
It's not about that. But honestly, I don't think it's about. It's how you utilize players.
That's it.
It really is, man.
Look at Jesse Lingard.
If you're telling Matic to do a role right, and he does it, and he perfects his role, I'm telling you what, mate, you get a better performance out of him than you do McTominay. They're running around all day, mate, and doing nothing. Yeah, let's be real.
Standards
He's only
high
32.
compared to McTominay.
No, I'm not trying to because he's playing. That's why I
compare
compare
You get a player
him.
who can pass the ball, you're better than McTominay straight away.
No. Hold on. But I'm comparing it because he plays for Man United. Does he not play for Man United, that man? So I have to compare him, right?
No, but the thing is, like Matic will probably play on Tuesday. So what's wrong with that?
Yeah, but the problem was if he has the one couple of passes wrong and everyone says, "Oh, get him out." You're trying to say to
Yeah, but I
yourself,
think
you have to build.
everyone knows like Tuesday don't matter. Like season's done. The Premier League's done.
Yeah, but
just
but
about
when we got one.
knowing.
But my thing is, you get
Yeah,
one
but
injury.
what if we don't get to that points tally because my man puts?
Who cares about the points tally? Let's be honest.
No, these man care about it. I don't give a shit about it because all these men have put their eggs in that Europa League basket, blood. And if they don't win that Europa League final, bro, it's literally the end of the world, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So you might as well just like I'll be honest. I don't care. It's the Premier League. We're done. We got second. We move now.
Yeah. 100%.
That's it.
Yeah, the hair was very good in the semi-final.
Just rotate. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
that's what you
going
need to do.
through
Just
the
rotate.
comments, another player that was under fire today. Them man are talking about Fernandez's performance today. Statman, you've got the numbers. What did you make
I'll
of
be
it?
honest. In the first half, I think it was just the old Bruno. I'll be honest, like the heroable Bruno. Like in the first half, he was not good. Just giving the ball away too many times, just sloppy decisions, kind of thing. But second half, I would say he got a bit better. But I think Ty got there.
I think Fred
Bruno
got better
today-
second half. Fred was quality second half.
No, but even in the first half, I think he made 9 ball recoveries. So he was still decent in the first half.
But that's what he's good at. But that's why I said that he has to play deeper than Pogba because his ball recoveries, his pressing, and also his general his enthusiasm and the way he keeps the tempo up in it by the way he plays. That's why he has to play deeper. And also it simplifies his game when he plays deeper because it gives him less decisions to make. When he plays higher up the pitch and he keeps trying to spam the ball into the box and do silly things like that, I think that's where he lets himself down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He lets himself down when he's got too many options and too much space because he does dumb shit. Like I think he operates better when he has to play a short game, innit? And that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, Misaka first half terrible, second half better. You know what I mean? Again, it's just second half FC. You feel me? Like I don't know what they must play some next thing.
Yo, man, that's what we do,
bro.
man.
Second half
That's
FC.
us, man. You know what I mean? That is Manchester United, man. I say it all the time, man. You get me? Doggy style FC, that is us. You know what I'm saying? Always, all the time, man.
You know what it is though? I think a lot of teams in the first half against us give their all, yeah. Then they go 1-0 up, yeah. And then the second half, because they haven't got the intensity, Man United come out of nowhere because they haven't had the intensity, and we just pick them off. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what we do, you know.
But the thing is, it's such a weird one because, like, on
Innit?
paper, because we're playing Thursday, Sunday football, you're meant to decline in the second half, kind of thing. Like you're going to have less energy. But then all of a sudden, like, we just turn it around, kind of thing.
Because the level of football isn't great. That's why. You know what I mean? We're just relying on kind of moments like Mason Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka, Mason Greenwood, bang, goal. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
Like
Rashford, Cavani, bang, goal. It was never a build-up of chances.
We've only gone ahead in the Premier League 13 times. That's only Wolves, West Brom, and Sheffield United have gone ahead less than us, which is crazy.
Crazy. Yeah,
It's mad, isn't it?
that's what I'm trying to say. It's you know what I mean. It's not built from styles of play.
That
You know what I'm
comment
trying
is
to say to you?
important as well. Bruno, I think, has the 8 tattooed on his body as well.
Yeah, I've always said this, man. I've always said
yeah.
that, but a lot of people just, you know what I mean. They want to do that 10 roll. That's
Even
how bad
Carvajal said
yeah.
that. He's former sporting manager.
Yeah. I think that's our level of the bad of how tactical we are. We don't know if other players can play in different positions. We just know that McTominay, you know what I mean, and McFred should be playing midfield all day. We don't know other. No, I'm just saying though. That's all we know though. All we know is McFred. All we know is Bruno in the 10 every time. All we know is Rashford always on the left. We don't know anything more than that because we've got a manager who has basic tactics. You know what I mean? We don't know if Van der Beek can ever play double pivot. We don't know because the manager don't use him there. That's the problem with us. We don't know FC. You know them was there, bro. We will never know things because the manager always has a simple style of play and it's rigid to that. So he doesn't kind of go outside the box. So we don't have to go outside the box. I think it goes through the whole fan base. Oh, no, that player shouldn't stay there. That's his position. No, he should stay there. Everyone doesn't have the other side of thinking. That's why you have to watch other sides of football to understand things and understand football. You know what I'm trying to say?
What I keep saying all the time.
You know what I mean? Like that's why for me, when I love watching other football, because I'm thinking, so that player can do that and that play. And then when I look at us, it's like, yeah, McFred, yeah, we're gonna keep that.
They're so bad, bruv. Like them man are so washed, man. Are trying to make one player out of two and that.
That's what I'm saying, brother.
Nah, it's mad still.
In it, bro. That's
actually mad, and the whole McFred thing is disrespectful to Fred because Fred can actually play football.
Yeah,
but he's been merged into some fucking one with this bum.
He just gets dragged down. That's what I'm going to say because I think remember when Fred was playing with Pogba, we see a better Fred. When Fred plays with McTominay, we just see a worse Fred.
Yeah, because you're playing with better. Of course, like football, if you're playing with better players around you or a better system, you don't see a better.
It makes you the level that McTominay drags people down is just insane. Like McTominay today, 73 touches, which ain't bad for McTominay. 90% pass accuracy, 2 out of 3 long balls completed, 0 shots, 0 chances created, 1 out of 1 dribbles completed, 5 out of 9 duels won, 9 times he lost possession, 1 foul won, 3 clearances, 0 blocks, 1 interception, 1 tackle, 3 ball recovery.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. The man's getting disrespected all the same, bro. It don't make no sense.
This to me is someone who doesn't want the ball, hiding, is just happy with doing the bare minimum, and then, in post-match interviews acting like he had a sick game.
There you go. And then Fred gets dragged down to McTominay's level, bro. In the analysis.
Crazy, man.
Because he actually puts up solidly better numbers than him every game, and he still gess dragged into the conversation with the McFred thing. Fred is
just about that.
His own player.
Use your eyes. Just use your eyes. Look what Fred's good at. Press.
Yeah, but they'll never do it.
You know what it is, that man? I said this before, I said this before. Scott McTominay, at European level, he's not even rated. The way Manchester United fans rate Scott McTominay, bro, he's playing centre back for Scotland, bro.
Yeah.
That means even his own manager at Scotland doesn't rate him in that position.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Statman, you keep saying, use your eyes and whatnot. But the problem is, people are trying to blame Fred today. That's how much they put them together. They were trying to blame Fred for the shocking pass to McTominay. How on earth are you? It's a simple pass. And they tried to blame him today for giving him a Hollywood pass. I heard Hollywood pass today for a simple touchdown.
It was a simple touch, bro.
Because he's the easy scapegoat. Like Rand spoke about the angle as well. And what people are not talking about is the Lindelof mistake after, which was even worse. That's the worst part of that goal. Because he's had 2 bites at it. Yes, should McTominay have done better initially? Yes, but it's Lindelof. But again, if Fred makes that mistake Lindelof makes, we're having a whole different conversation in that because people like to target him. That's horrible defending. I've spoken on Lindelof in depth. How passive he is.
That's a good comment right there.
Bro. Man. Look at this guy.
That's actually true.
I forgot he blocked you. That's mad, you know.
I made a post on him today. I couldn't even tag him. Someone said Pep Guardiola wanted Fred. That's what, Pep Guardiola wanted Fred. Do you think any Big 6 club or Big 10 or top 10 club wants McTominay?
No.
There you go. 22 games in the Premier League, though. 22 starts in the Premier League.
And that's what Manchester United's real problems are. We can talk about all these other players and where we need to improve. But when you've got a player of the caliber of Scott McTominay starting 20-odd games for your team, you're never going to be anywhere near winning the league.
That's what I'm saying to you, man.
That's the issue. It is. We know this. We know how. We know that's why it's so important in the summer that we do sign a DM. I think it's vitally important that we do sign a DM. That's a problem area right there that needs to be addressed. None of this striker business. Get a right winger and get a holding midfielder.
100%. Do you know what I mean? Super chat. And Oli sub patterns are so big. You know it, bro. Oli plans the subs before the game.
Yeah.
Like the substitutions aren't relative to performance. We said it. Mason Greenwood plays well, gets subbed off because he knows in his head he's taking Mason off.
Yeah.
He knows. Even though Rashford's stinking out the place, we know that he's coming off. Same with Fred. Fred always gets replaced before McTominay, bro. Always. No matter how he's playing, bro. Like, Ollie knows the substitution he's going to make before, and that shows you that his in-game management isn't good, his reading of the game isn't good, and ultimately it's down to the footballers to get us whatever they're going to get us, and the footballers are going to get to a point where they're going to hit a ceiling. This season, their ceiling might be the Europa League. Yeah. Next season, their season might be the Europa League again, their ceiling.
So we say we're going to crash out Champions League?
No, we can't do that.
No, I think we'll crash out the Champions League later next season, so we won't even be in the Europa League.
Yeah,
I know. And then that's the problem. And then that's why people, for me, you know what I mean, I struggle to understand that. I get Europa League's a trophy and that, but if we went out the Champions League round of 16, then would it be a good season? This is what I'm trying to say to people, man. I don't. That's why I don't understand. I don't understand that, man.
I think it just depends on how you play football. Say like the first 6 games of the Champions League in the group stage, you're playing good football, and in the round of 16 or something, you come against Bayern Munich and you lose, respectively, that's fine, I think. Fans will, you can't accept that, innit? I think it's just down to performances. Like, if we go out
but that's my whole issue
or something.
That's my whole issue with how we've performed in the league. Like, there's a way to lose games in that. You can lose games with an attacking mentality, but at least if you go for it, and that's the problem. We've had 10 draws. People are talking about this great away record we've had. How many draws are in that? How many points have we picked up? Is there a team in the Premier League who in that period might have lost games but secured more points than us? I'm all about points and trophies, innit? There we go then.
Manchester
so what is it? What's it for?
And they played a game
they played a game less and they've won more points, but we matched the Invincibles away record. Like, what is it? People just, that is the definition of stats.
Yeah, man. This is what I'm trying to say to you, man.
5 games unbeaten in the Premier League away from home now.
Okay, but so we've gone 25 games away from home unbeaten, and Manchester City have still secured more points away from home in their game less.
City this season away, 17 games played, 13 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss, 42 points. United, 18 games played, 11 wins, 7 draws, 0 losses, 40 points.
It's been a freak season, man.
We've had 7 draws in this great run.
Because the thing is, if you actually look at the overall Premier League table, only Brighton, Fulham, and West Brom have more draws than us.
And also the 0-0 draws, aren't we matching LVG? Boring United and 0-0 FC, bro. And Ollie's got the same. Man are talking about unbeaten. You see what I mean about how people like to manipulate stats to
stat padding.
And at the same
people
time,
want to manipulate stats.
There's a way to draw 0-0. You can draw 0-0 by creating a lot of chances and maybe like Cavani or Martial miss chances.
Yeah.
Or the keeper has an absolutely amazing game and then they catch and then you're like, you know what? You just want our day in it. Like the keeper had an amazing game. But we've been falling asleep during watch-alongs. I've said this.
Because I feel like we all do watch-alongs. Even like under Jose, like remember there's like games where it's like Tom Heaton or something pulls out of madness and it's 0-0 or something.
And you're like, fair enough.
As much as you're mad, you're like, we tried our best kind of thing, innit?
Yeah. This is the thing, man, that, you know, we'll never know anything until certain things are going to happen. And will that happen? I'm not sure. Like, will McFred ever be displaced? I'm not sure. Will we have this kind of feeling of when we're playing against, let's say, next season, who comes up? Norwich. And we go there, we play a double pivot. You know, when we don't need to. These kind of things, will we ever know when we got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer manager? That's what I'm thinking. And next season, will everyone be as bad as they are this season? I'm not sure, man.
No, I don't think so.
I'm not sure. So, in reality, mate, go on.
You see with this season, like let's be honest here, we've been very, very lucky with injuries. Yeah, Pogba had a little spell out.
Yeah, I know, man.
But we've been very lucky overall with the season being like 5 weeks short and stuff as well. And we have a bigger squad than most teams. And I think, as I always say, next season, it depends. Like, say, I don't know how the COVID situation is properly, but say if full stadiums are back here, full capacity, our away record will fall. The reason I think we have a sick away record is because, let's be honest, like these smaller teams need their home crowd to get behind them, kind of thing. Now away games, it's kind of like 11v11. Who's better? We have the better players. We're going to win more.
We'll always be better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got a bench that's firing, mate. You know what I'm saying to you? So I don't know. I'm just, for me, it's going to be an intriguing season next season. You get me? And that's why, for me, I'm just holding back, mate. You get me? Like, I know what we're about. I know that the football isn't sustainable. And a lot of people have said it. I don't think, for me, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I don't think this football is sustainable, man. I really don't, man.
There's someone said they'll think McFred will be like the space next season. I haven't seen us being linked with a proper DM yet.
No, I haven't either.
So
not even a shit DM.
Sancho or a centre back. That's all I've seen.
Yeah. Even a centre. Who will get the centre back?
New contracts.
We ain't even been linked with a shit DM, bro.
So I'm saying to you,
Varane,
brother.
Pau Torres. Who else will be into it?
This is it, man. That's what I keep saying, man. I told you the Bailly deal was basically a centre back, and when you get the Diallo deal and you got man like James coming back after nowhere, then the right wing sorted. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know.
I think the club will sign Sancho. I think Sancho will leave this summer.
Yeah. I think Sancho.
Liverpool.
But Sancho, yeah, it's true. It's not definitely United. But one thing I know, Sancho doesn't solve all the problems, bro.
It don't, man.
Because it means that we probably create more chances and still concede as many goals.
There you go.
There you go. And City and Chelsea aren't conceding goals.
Yeah.
Especially Chelsea. Tuchel's done an insane job with it.
Well, there you go. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone for the super chats. Adam, people say Ollie's better. Ollie needs better players and he can't trust the bench. That's why, which is them acknowledging he has no impact and influence on his players. Well, exactly. But, bruv, this is the thing. People keep moving the goalposts with this manager because it's sentiment, innit? Ex-player and all that. I've just seen nothing but excuses for this geezer, bro. 300 million spent.
That better bench thing, like we have a better bench this season. We got Donny van der Beek. Why matter Cavani when he's on the bench, kind of thing.
We have a great bench.
I could kind of hear that excuse last year with all the injuries we had. We've had a full fit squad most of the season.
Yeah.
So there's no excuses this season.
But there you go.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
This is what I'm saying. So, guys, like honestly, it's all. I don't know. It's going to be a
Europa League final. Let's see the Europa League final, man. Apparently...
That's the only thing we've got to play for now.
Yeah, that's what we're looking forward to. You get what I'm saying? And that Europa League final. Yeah, we got Villarreal.
Man. Yeah, carry on, bro. Yeah, carry on, and then we'll touch on this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was just saying, yeah, man. He obviously was looking forward to playing Arsenal and that, but shit went wrong there, innit? So shit went wrong in it. Like we need to address this. Like, yo, I know it's an hour and a half in and that, but they didn't get past. Like, what's going on over there, innit? We need to address.
They couldn't even turn up to the protest, man.
They didn't even take
that protest.
Shout out to Liv's ledge, yo.
Yeah, man. Salute to the fans following suit, like Arsenal in the second leg versus Villarreal, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Arsenal fans are fed up, though, to be fair, because you get me. Man posted my Rants reacts Thierry Henry, and I can see why these men are depressed. Yeah, I can see. Honestly, I can see why. They man don't even want to leave their house. Like, I get it.
I've got close friends of mine who are Arsenal fans, and I understand why they hit the roof. I get it, man, innit? Imagine, you go from 10th to 9th, your record 72 million signing, scores a banger and then looks in the camera like he's just won the Premier League. You'd be irate too.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's what Dan James did against Chris Palace last year.
You'd be irate too.
And then he got strangled, blood.
Exactly.
And you know what, Flawless? And Pereira still packed them.
Yes,
that Pereira guy, I think he's going to stay in the Prem. I don't think he's going down with West Brom, bro.
He's a baller, man.
He's a baller.
I take him. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
You got a £72 million signing, looking into the camera when he just scored a banger.
No, Pereira.
Relegated side.
No, we're talking about
Pepe. I'm talking about Pepe when he just scored against the relegated side, and then you got your 375k a week wing back doing up ghost. You know what I mean? Just nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? Nowhere to be found, bro.
Up the Arsenal.
Never in it. And let's not forget as well, man. These man brought back the nail, to do a whole song, a whole music video outside the Emirates for a holding midfielder. For a 6, you get what I'm saying? For a 6, not an attacking, not a deep line playmaker. Man's an out and out destroyer and that. These man had dances.
Yeah, but they brought Donny out of retirement, man.
Yo, they brought him out of retirement. You get what I'm saying? Had dances doing up the 5, 6, 7, 8, the whole thing and that. These man had different choreography.
I was doing the cha-cha slide with Uncle Robbie, man.
Yeah, man. And Uncle Robbie turning around. He turned around and Arsenal out of the Europa League. It's mad.
This guy.
Remember them school discos and that, yo? Felt like a school disco, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's my called them? What was that guy, that DJ, famous DJ in Manchester, yo? What's he called, yo? They used to go to all the pictures in Manchester.
Oh, yo, these men had all on the stairs and that shooting different scenes. These men shot 4 or 5 different scenes for it, Thomas Partey, out and out 6. Let's not forget this and that. You know what I'm saying?
William back though.
Yo, I treat Arsenal like a car battery, man. You man get jumped when you dead in it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't letting this shit slide. We ain't letting it slide ever in life.
Yo, Arsenal fans, all I'm saying is,
Yes,
I actually feel sorry for Arsenal. Like, how can you not?
No, you don't. You shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine it was
bro.
us.
You look at the confidence they had at the start of the season. Man was saying they would finish above us. They would finish top 4.
Yo, we're gonna finish 4th. Arteta masterclass and all this. You get me? You and shit. All this type of stuff. Go on.
They're not going to get like improper investment in the summer. Arteta's lost the dressing room. You can clearly tell that. He's a poor man.
He got a fresh cut today. He's chilling. He got a fresh cut today. You know what I mean? He looks like he was chilling today, bro. He ain't going to get sacked, man. We get the end of the day. Who's going to come to Arsenal and make them better than what they are? I don't think the men in Matter.
I keep saying
Rafa Benitez.
He's a decent manager.
You think these Arsenal fans can handle? We were talking about today. I don't think these Arsenal fans can handle Rafa Benitez, bro. Going away to Newcastle and getting a draw. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, they're a mid-table team. They're gonna have
it's a mid-table. They're serious. You need to lower yours. They are legit.
I think Rafa Benitez would make a big difference for them.
Would make a big difference.
Yeah, bro.
You take them from 10th to about 8th or 7th.
Yeah, I know.
Did Rafa not leave Newcastle because of investment or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I think Rafa Benitez is a big enough ego to say no. Like he's done it. Look what he's done.
No.
For Liverpool.
Arsenal fans got ego. Not like that. I think Arsenal fans
they need to lose that ego because it's like it's legit.
No, but I'm talking about Rafa Benitez. I don't think Rafa Benitez will go.
Yo, they have to get it. You know the amount of messages I got about this, and I was like, yo, on the day, we're gonna get to it. You get what I'm saying? You never miss with them. We gonna get to it. They have to now realize they are a mid-table club. They finished 8th last season, picked up an FA Cup. Now you're 9th, 10th. That's mid-table. You know what I'm saying in that? Yeah, they are shameless.
All I'm saying is, Arsenal fans, I don't know what kind of subscription you have when it comes to music platforms, but start going to Spotify because that might save you, innit? So
literally.
And stop, man. Go watch all the AFTV and Arsenal clips after they beat us 1-0.
Yeah, don't worry. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Remember? That's enough. Masterclass.
Yeah, but like
that's what man's saying. Man said, if Troop said that, I'm sorry, man.
He did say that. He did.
Sorry, my bro.
He was like,
send me that clip, please.
Troops.
Yeah, he was like, we signed Thomas Partey. You man signed Cavani. You man are not even ever in a more of a threat than you. You man are just some any team. Yeah, man. This is what Troops was saying in that. You know what I'm saying? So that's mercy, bruv. Yeah, and these man can't even make it to a Europa League final, you know. This is the 2nd tier of European football. And you man can't get past Villarreal, you know.
Man.
The 7th team in the league.
Next year?
Everton.
Depends on their investment.
It depends on who else they buy.
Because the thing is, you know, Everton got the 3rd best away form. They got 11 wins away. It's just their home form has been pathetic.
Yeah, but when they get their fans back, I think that will. When they get their fans back, I think that will change.
And I just think if they're really gonna go and get fucking Coutinho, bro, I'm telling you, Everton's gonna have to be like they're gonna be a team to not underestimate next season if they really want to go and do this. Because bro, a midfield of what? Coutinho, Sigurdsson, Andre Gomez, Doucouré, that's not bad, you know.
If they have a
guy called Alan, it's not bad.
Yeah, if they have a summer like they had in terms of the recruitment they got this summer, then they're going to be a problem. If they go and get,
but they also need by a lot younger.
Alan, Rodriguez,
he could have won the title, my man. You know,
yo, serious Partey, Partey left Atletico Madrid. You get what I'm saying? To go out to the Europa League semis.
I still don't know why he did that.
That is the downgrade of the century, and
that might make a downgrade, bro. Like honestly,
is it worth it though to be Arsenal? You know what I'm saying? Is it really worth it, Statman? Is it really worth it when you think about it?
Man said Arsenal, bro. Arsenal is like a whole verb, blood. How's man a verb now?
That's what happened.
Arsenal. Man are verb, man are adjective, like man are everything, bro. Man are not a noun no more, blood.
Serious, because Thomas Partey, Arsenal, because he was the guy. He was like, I was like, yo, I'm a big fan of his, and now he's gone to Arsenal, and people just don't see him in the same light. And Thomas Partey, if we're talking top 3 DMs,
but it's true though, isn't it? He's looking like boss man in the toilet when you go raving and that. No spray, no lay and that.
Oh wow.
No spray, no lay and that. What man saying, bruv? Hey,
man, you know what they do?
That's man a £1 and that. What you saying?
Yeah, they spray it on you. They spray it on you and say, give me the £1, yo. That's what exactly
man have to put the soap on my hand and that. It's
man landed at Arsenal and turned into the dark-skinned Mohamed El Neni. It's peak. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
I respect El Neni. Respect El Neni, man. Respect El Neni.
Well, you're saying El Neni over Partey. The fact that's even a conversation tells you how much he's gone down.
Listen,
that's a conversation.
You You know the money thing. I think you probably was worth it. You know why? Because I think
that's what he said,
bro.
You man wake up every day hoping West Brom, Fulham, Sheffield
He
United
said it.
lose. You know what I'm saying? In that.
Did he really say that?
He said that,
Bro,
fam.
he said
Yeah.
that. Remember it.
Troops, blood. He
said that.
He
You
said
not seen the clips? Them clips have been circulating for a
AFTV,
minute.
yeah. I always say though, at the end of the season, yeah, like they're the gift that keeps on giving, innit? You could just do a recap every year of all the things that come back to slap them in the head.
Yeah,
You know, like that every year, bro.
Them clips have been circulating and that. Even when they did the Big Six show and DT was on there talking about, we're going to finish in the top 4. You know what I'm saying? It's confirmed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, top 4 where, innit? You know what I'm saying? And that. You might have closer to the bottom than the top. Be gentle with us, Arsenal fans. Look at you lot begging for them, waving white flags and all that.
They're back to above Leeds though, so you got to give them credit though. Still, but they're ninth now, back to ninth. So
they're
you know what I mean?
52 points
Over the team that just got promoted. I respect that.
Yeah, respect that, man. Come on, man.
You gotta respect that, innit? The team that just came up and didn't really spend big.
Real talk, but before man wrap up, it's Fred appreciation, blood. Stat man, wheel up the stats, please, blood. You know
Fred
them ones.
today,
Pass the Fred sermon.
77 touches, 95.6% pass accuracy, 1 chance created.
Now wheel that back, please. That might be the highest pass percentage of the season.
95.6% pass accuracy, 1 chance created, 3 out of 4 long balls completed, 1 out of 1 shot on target, 2 out of 2 dribbles completed, 5 out of 12 duels won. He lost possession 5 times, 3 tackles, 1 interception, 0 clearances, 0 blocks. He got dribble past 3 times and 13 ball recoveries. Which is
Man said lost the ball 5 times, 13 ball recovery. I told man Fred is a bad boy. You see all these people that jumping in my DMs and that, brother. After Kante had a couple good performances, and don't get me wrong, both good footballers, bro.
Wait,
but you see
footballers
Kante like that. 1 second, let me land, bro. You see footballers like that. It's all about styles, bro, and it's all about who's playing next to them.
Yeah,
Fred has all the attributes to be the best at what he does. At the moment, for me, like in the last 5-6 games, Kante for me as like bruv, he's been brilliant at what he does, innit? But him and Fred are both limited footballers and both footballers that look very good when they just do what they're good at. Fred is good at winning the ball and passing the ball to people that can play football. So is Kante. The difference is Kante has someone that can play football next to him, and Fred has McNugget. This is all it is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You saw it. Fred passed the ball to McNugget, and then we conceded. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just all it is, bro. Like, neither of them are exceptional footballers in my eyes. I don't think Fred's amazing, but he's effective. So is Kante. He's very effective, bro. He's so effective. He fucking got Danny Drinkwater removed, blood. And he was drunk for half the season. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But that's what it is. You win the ball and you just give it to someone, bro. Fred is a very good player. People saying that Fred gives the ball away is a myth, bro. Fred isn't press resistant. No, but neither is Kante, bro. But the difference is in his team, he's got players that take the ball from him when he wins it. In Fred's thing, these men want Fred to be the ball progressor because we don't have a ball playing midfielder. Fred should not be our ball progressor ever. 95% pass completion, bro, for someone that gives the ball away all the time, and he never finishes below 80%. So this myth of Fred always losing the ball, it simply doesn't exist, bro. Now I mean, like Troy had one thing with TalkSport, said
came on today.
There you go, and everyone's talking about, Fred. We know Fred's not press resistant. All Troy said was he was a trigger for us to press because we know he's not press resistant, but that's common sense.
Just like Wan-Bissaka was today in the first half.
But there you go. Wan-Bissaka's not press resistant either. If you're a smart manager, when United play out from the back, put a man on Wan-Bissaka. My team won today, the team that we played against played a 5 at the back. And you know what I told my 2 wide players? I played a 4-2-3-1. And I told my wide players, as soon as they play out, when we don't have the ball, my 2 wingers man mark their wing backs and make them play inside. Don't let them get on the ball because wing backs like to receive the ball in space, bro. And we killed their wing backs. Their wing backs got nullified, bro. Killed them. I just said, as soon as we don't have the ball, press their wing backs. And that pass outside wasn't on. They have to come inside. And then we win the ball. If you do that with Wan-Bissaka and you put a man on Wan-Bissaka's touch, he's toast, bruv. He's going to go back every time.
Look at Aston Villa's average positions in the first half, and you see how it's all down Wan-Bissaka's side. He's down the left, so arrow Wan-Bissaka's right. That was the point. That was the trick.
They loaded him. They knew what they were doing. They got Watkins as well to go on that side as well. Did you see it?
Yeah, Watkins.
Watkins tried it. You get me? Tried it, bro.
Fred is very, very useful.
You
But
see
it's the manager's responsibility to hide the deficiencies of all of his players.
Yeah,
that's what Tuchel's done, because these are the same man that Lampard was getting bent over with, you know.
These are the same man where he was saying they're not ready to challenge. They were level on points with Arsenal, etc. Now they're in the Champions League
and now they're in 2 cup finals.
Yes, yeah,
with the same players, because Lampard didn't know how to hide the deficiencies because he's a scrub. Do you know what I'm saying? And the same is the stick that Fred's getting is because the manager's useless. It's not because he's useless. Fred is very useful. Yeah. Very useful.
Because he's not a
complete footballer. Yes, he's not press resistant. Yes, he's not a progressive midfielder in terms of breaking lines. Matic probably breaks lines better than him. But guess what? Fred is very useful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the disrespect he gets it's not warranted.
Well, because you're not going to get 11 players who are perfect at everything. That's the whole point of why it's a team game, and you have different formations and different players for different games and things like that. And that's what it is. It's like people talk about a midfield. Is it bad? Like our options? Yes. But can it be effective? Yes, because we've won, even with McTominay and Fred, we've won games with these men. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We've played well at points with these men, so it can't be all bad. It can't be when we play well, all right, that's okay. But then when we play bad with the two of them, that's the biggest issue of our team, and why Oli can't just get the most out of what you have. That's all I want. I mean, give these men a platform to succeed. That's it. That's literally all it is.
You see with Kante, we need to have this discussion as well. He's not a DM. Why does people?
He's not. He's a box to box like Fred.
Yeah,
exactly.
Man.
Like I don't know where people get this. Like
you know why? You know why I said
so many times because he runs.
You know what it is,
and his defense numbers good. He's not a DM.
That's it. You just touched on why people think he's
no. Yeah, but bro, look how many interceptions Fred had today, and Fred's not a DM either. But you know what it is, yeah. These men don't understand football, and this is why you don't give numbers to idiots.
Because the thing is, they'll take it and run with it. I have this debate at school every single time. People think Kante is the best DM in the world when he don't even play DM.
He's not a DM.
But you know what it is?
Kovacic is the DM in that team.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because when people just see his tackling numbers and they think, all right, automatically he must be a DM because he's defensively sound.
DMs screen. If you don't screen, you're not a defensive midfielder. Michael Carrick was a defensive midfielder. When Scholes played in the 6, he wasn't a DM. He didn't screen, bruv. He was just a deep lying playmaker. That's all he was.
Like Pirlo-esque.
Yeah, he didn't screen. Pirlo's not a DM either.
Yeah. Even in Leicester season, though, he wasn't a DM, Kante. He was there up and down, man. He was there up and down, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Even though the Chelsea when they won the league, I think he played in the Man United to play deeper.
There you go, then.
I think he was, and then sometimes Fabregas as well. Yeah. Was Fabregas there? I might be wrong, but I get your point.
He was there.
I think he was there. That Diego Costa season.
Diego Costa, that was cold season. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Look, man said Fred has nowhere near the engine, bruv. Fred, I think Fred ran the most distance in the league. What's man telling me?
Come on, Yuri.
One thing about Fred is he doesn't stop.
Fred's a crackhead, bro. Have you seen his engine?
Yeah, he don't stop.
Fred and Kante's game are so similar. It's unbelievable. That's why I started the comparison in the first place, because they're literally the same player, bro. They're both short, they're both skinny, they both run their socks off, they're both good at breaking up the play, and they're both not very good at breaking lines. They're both not press resistant. The only thing is Fred's 2-footed and Kante's not.
But the problem is though, right?
They're the same player, bro.
But the problem is though, Rants, why people give Fred more criticism, I believe, is that Kante's always played with level ballers. Maybe the first season with kind of what's it called, Drinkwater. But apart from that, he's played with level ballers. He played for
Claudio Ranieri in a good system with a good manager. Then.
Fred, bro, come on, man. The guy's playing with what?
If Fred went to Manchester City, no one would be talking this shit.
But Guardiola wanted him, though. Guardiola wanted him.
He wanted him as a Fernandinho replacement.
There you go, then.
And he would have probably been there instead of Gundogan.
Yep.
That's a problem, man. Jorginho, you know.
It's all about reputation, I think.
Jorginho as well.
Yeah.
It's reputation, man. You know what I mean? Now, them Chelsea fans don't want to, you know what I mean? They don't want to associate with Fred. But in reality, they're the same players. I bet if Fred was at Chelsea,
they are literally the same players. Fred's just got a high top.
Yeah. And he needs a trim all the time. You get me? But yeah.
Literally. They're literally the same players. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is what it is. If you understand the game. See, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And that's the thing. But they're both very similar, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just that Fred is a bit more.
But he's always with dead ballers, though, Fred.
Yeah, but the thing is with Fred, both of them. I just think that Fred technically on the ball is better. Do you know what I mean? But I think that Kante's football IQ is probably slightly a bit higher. You know them, but they're both limited, bro. But they're both great destroyers, bro. Like how many recoveries today?
Well, Fred, 13.
Double figures. There you go.
Yeah,
double figures ball recoveries. You can't tell me that's not top level, bro. I don't know what the average is in a game, but that's above. It's not as much as that.
I know this is gonna sound like Jorginho deserves a lot more credit. You know that other day against Real, he made 8 ball recoveries.
I know he does.
Kante made 2.
I've always rated Jorginho though.
I think Jorginho is a top.
But this is it. But Statman, this is what I'm saying. Jorginho made 8 ball recoveries. Kante's the destroyer, yeah, and Kante got man of the match. But that's what I mean. There's heavy media bias when these men are watching man play, bro. He played well that game.
But it's a good love story though. Kante's
but he wasn't the best player.
He's a likable guy.
I mean, he wasn't the best player in the game. 2 ball recoveries as the combative, and Jorginho got 6, yeah, and Kante got man of the match because he was involved in both the goals. That's all it was. And the thing is, yeah, they said it about Busquets. They say about certain players, yeah. If you watch the game, you won't see them. If you watch them, you'll see the game.
Right. You know what's another good stat? Yeah, I think
that's a fire quote. That
Kante, like everyone says, Kante runs around a lot. Jorginho can't run. I think Kante only covered 0.08 kilometers more than Jorginho that game.
Yeah,
and Jorginho runs.
You know what it is though, and it's the man. Exactly. I was going to say that it's the manner in which you do it as well. And because Kante runs and it's very noticeable. He's quick. He's across the ground. Whereas Jorginho, when he's moving, it might look like he's not running or he's not maneuvering around the pitch. You know what I mean? On the eye test, and you can lose sight of that. Of course.
Yeah. This is not true either, blood. I'm seeing Fred Megan man and stuff. Don't say that. He's not the superior dribbler. He's not at all, bro. Honestly. Like honestly, them two, they're 2 good players, bro. But honestly, them man are on par with each other, bro. Literally, it's one of them
as well, man. You don't need to be compared, did it? You feel me?
No, but I'm saying they're the 2 most similar players, yeah, in terms of what their attributes are, what their strengths are, and what their weaknesses are, bro. They're 2 very good players, yeah. Kante ain't no cold dribbler. He's a ball carrier. He's not a dribbler, innit? Fred's got 2 feet. He's left-footed, but he can pass with both feet. Both of their shooting's meaty. You know them, they're just good at winning the ball, blood.
Fred's shooting is horrendous. Dude, that's what
I'm meaty, fam.
So bad.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're both very similar, bro. The difference is one's actually playing in a good system with good players, and the other one is playing with McNugget, bro. That's all I'm saying. So it's one of them ones where when man are going on.
Because we did see Kante's deficiencies when he was under Lampard. We've seen his deficiencies.
We also saw it under Sarri as well.
Yeah, under Sarri, when Sarri tried to play him higher up the pitch, and we did see that. And that's not me taking a shot at Kante, because I think Kante is incredible. I think, used correctly, phenomenal player, I think he is. Can we see more out of Fred? Yes, it would be interesting to see Fred in a better system, better manager, better players. But yeah, I think that, what's it called? Yeah, I think Kante's top quality in that. And can we get more out of Fred? Of course we can. Definitely. We can get.
But we never know, though, if he's playing next to McTominay, you feel me? We'll never know. I bet you go get Basuma. If you had Basuma and Fred, I'll tell you now, mate, you man would be raving over Fred. You know, but you don't fit the narrative though. That's a problem.
Because Fred had that period, I think it was last season when it was like big games, and like he was one of our best players. Like I think away at Anfield when we lost 2-0, it might have been the season before. He was away at City when he was on point. There's big games he turned up in and that. But he's easy to get onto. That's what he is.
But then again, I like Kante. You know, I like Kante as well, man. You get me?
I'm a massive
fan. A lot of people think we're just trying to create like a division, but everyone likes Kante. I like the way
massive
Kante,
fan. If we sign Kante, I'd be over the moon. You know what I'm saying?
There you go then. So at the end of the day, people.
If we sign Jorginho, I'll be gassed because Jorginho's my guy.
I rate Jorginho's too.
But then again,
I do rate Jorginho too.
It's Jorginho.
We can get the pie mash Jorginho called Declan Rice, blood. That's what we can get.
The pie mash Jorginho.
We can get him.
No, but I
get him. I just call him George, mate. Like, just get him.
Just call him George.
Just fucking get him, George with the flat hat, bruv. I'm telling you. Honestly, definitely. Get him. Like, get him, bro. Because that's what we need. That's what Manchester United are missing. United are missing that because that will free up Fred to do his box-to-box duties, and that will also free up Bruno Fernandes to do whatever the fuck he does, bro. Do you know what I mean?
That's what man needs to address it. I really pray and hope that we address it.
The other day, Jorginho also made more tackles and interceptions than Kante. Keep telling people, Jorginho.
Yo, man, stop on the Jorginho hype. Yo, what's going on?
Now the thing is, I've always rated Jorginho, and people just said, "Oh, no, you're stupid and stuff," innit? So obviously,
no, but I like him. I don't like what he did, but over certain players, I wouldn't get him. He would be the last option.
I think in the right system, he's brilliant.
Yeah, but you got all his system, so unbelievable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what it is. Yeah, he's not a lone six. And
Yeah, he's
Lewis
never
is a
been
Chelsea
a
fan,
lone
tells me
six,
that all the
but
time. He
also,
tells me
if
that all
you
the
play
time.
Fred, yeah. If you play Kante next to McTominay, bruv, you'll see.
There you go.
You will see, blood. You will see, blood.
Then.
You will see, because they even said under Lampard he's not a lone six. And guess what? If he was playing next to McTominay, he'd have to play in the lone six.
And we'd see his
Because
deficiencies.
McTominay hides, bro.
Yeah, we'd see his deficiencies.
constantly.
And then you see McTominay, as you see Kante running around like a headless chicken. Oh, Fred does that as well, does it? You know what I mean? So
let me say this as well. You see those stats here. First of all, they are Manchester United rankings. Secondly, he's going to come top of those stats because he's played every single game.
Yes.
So those
there was
Statman wasn't having it. Statman looked in the camera like Pepe and said, "This is my domain," and that. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you give me the Manchester United stats.
No, no Maguire slander today, man. No Maguire slander.
No, it's not Maguire slander. Those stats are basically like an average person who don't know stats properly will just take that out of context and think Maguire's sick.
Yeah,
but first of all, the Manchester United rankings, you're comparing against Lindelof and Bailly, who have like rotated minutes at times. So obviously your numbers are going to be the best kind of thing.
Because allow it, people. You don't say allow it. Let's end the show on a good note, man. You feel me?
So you trying to bring
Mason Greenwood.
You trying to bring that Maguire thing back in it? I see you
say
no
Maguire.
Less than that. Are you gonna say it again, Saeed? Are you gonna say
no, less than that. Let's keep it as Maguire.
Back in it.
Man, Lewis Lee, what's going on, man? Allow it, man.
So you trying to bring it back?
Sure, man. I got bare stick them days, man. You know what I mean? It's not a good place down there.
Yeah, we here for you, man. If it does happen again, you know what I'm saying. And
don't worry, man. It might do.
Because we're boys.
Might do.
You know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying.
I'm fucking dying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big up everyone inside. Good appreciation.
It's just stats without the context kind of thing.
You know what I'm saying?
That comment is absolutely hilarious.
I love how you did that. You let people know. I love that. Tell them again.
Let me explain this. Because people send me stats and it's like, oh, look at this guy, 12 jewels or something. He's won 2 of them. That's not good then. And you're guessing. Like your stats with you need to use stats with context.
Yeah, that's why I say you can't.
I bet his website's called Stats with Context.
Yo, you don't need to.
Website's called Stats.
You don't need to realize who you're talking to, man. This is Statman Baines. It's in the name title. You know what I'm saying?
7 out of 9.
How did you get that name, by the way, Statman Baines? How did you get that name, though?
Because he came out of the womb and seen numbers and that. That's why I'm saying that.
Like Rain Man and that, yeah.
Rain Man using stats without context.
Now, where did the Baines come from?
That's my surname.
Oh, the surname.
Because he's Stratman Baines, in it. Baines, St. Patrick, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
I just thought it was like some next Statman.
You know one thing I'm going to give one person, yeah? You see from Leon, that Ryan Shirky guy, whatever his name is, he's 17, yeah? His underlying numbers are insane for a 17-year-old. That's just one play that people need to watch.
But I see that 17-year-old now for Man City. You see him, bro, playing for Fluminense.
Yeah,
Fluminense
guy, innit?
Yeah, Fluminense. Jeez, man. He looks a baller. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He could be another Jesus, bro. Because when Jesus was about to sign,
he looked like a baller in Brazil.
Nah, this looked like a baller, man. He looked like
but bro, Jesus looked like a baller as well for Palmeiras.
Now he's looking like the favela Mateo Kesman. He really is. He's looking like a proper sniffhead, bro. I don't know what Gabriel Jesus is doing, bro.
No, but you see this Shirky guy, yeah? This shirt, I don't even know how to say his name. He's like level of dribbling and technical ability is insane.
Really
for a
good, bro.
17-year-old.
Insane, bro. Yeah.
Who does he play for?
Leon. I think he got an assist on the weekend as well. I think the guy completes over 5 dribbles per 90. That's
so I tell you something, Statman. We got one called Amad Diallo, mate, but we don't use him.
No, but you're saying this, yeah? I think this guy could go to the top. I think.
Listen, I'm not looking to spend another 40 million. Statman, I'm not looking to spend another 40 million for a guy that we've got already. You get me?
Yeah.
40 million we pay for my man.
I think the Shirky guy is better, man.
Nah, relax, man. Look at this guy. We haven't seen Amad Diallo play. How can you say Shirky's better, man? We haven't really seen what
one guy's actually playing for the first team, and one guy can't even get on.
Yeah, because you only got a social, mate. That's why,
exactly.
Mate. You only got a social. Why is man? We could have mentioned him.
That man, your man, Ollie's at the wheel. That's what it is.
I think it's decided now, though. In France, I think Leo's gonna win it. Oh, remember Rants when I was talking about when we did the previous Rants React or Red Talk, and I talked about Burak Yilmaz, bro.
Yeah, he's coming back to life, isn't he? Like 80,
bro. He scored another banger, bro. At least 35 yards, left foot, bang, top bin.
Sick.
I was like,
I think they won 3-0. I think he scored 2 goals.
That goal was cold,
two
though.
goals was like, bro, this guy just came back to life. And
But I didn't know about this guy,
credit to
though, when he
Luis
was at-
Campos because he made it happen. I think someone put it on Twitter the other day. He bought
his level
he
of
bought
mad.
Pepe or something, sold him for 72 mil, brought in Jonathan David and Burak Yilmaz, and even before he got Pepe, they sold someone else to get Pepe in the first place. Bro, their recruitment is mad, bro. Crazy.
And Angel got
And now they're about to sell Samaria for like, I don't know for how many million, but they're about to sell him to
35.
They'll get another one. They'll buy another one. You get me? They'll buy another
crazy, bro, honestly.
And Luis Campos was the Monaco guy with that team, the Mbappe team.
Yeah. It's crazy.
one. And they sold Asomian as well.
I want to get
Asomian
one
as
of
well.
them dons or like Rangnick, bro. Rangnick. Who's that?
They sold Asomian as well to Napoli.
Oh, Osimhen.
Oh yeah, Osimhen. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Osimhen,
Nigerian.
sorry, yeah.
That's the guy I'm talking about.
Nigerian.
70 million pounds, bro. What?
Yeah. So
No, we need to get one of them dons, bro. Campos, Rangnick, one of them, man.
yeah, we got Joe Glazer, mate. We got
We got John
Richard
Murtaugh.
Arnold.
John Murtaugh, the Uber driver. You know what I'm saying to you? You know what I mean?
Darren Fletcher and them, man. Oh, flipping hell.
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
it is,
saying.
man.
But they feeling the
mad
heat
about-
though, innit? United losing money though, innit? I love to hear it.
Bro, they lost
Yeah,
200 mil. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Make them
Love
lose
that.
money
Long
to
may
go
it
back.
continue, blood.
Yes,
Tuesday,
Glazer's
if
out,
you
man.
want to write off the game again, blood, man, write it off.
Yeah, bro, make them lose money. Make them lose money
Yeah,
till we have to
facts.
we have to
I'm
start
going-
getting sponsored by McFred
Facts,
and them,
man.
man.
I'm going to Stampad more on the Old Trafford pitch. You get what I'm saying in that? Let me go get a second goal at that. Yeah,
Boy,
what I'm
come
saying
on,
out
bro,
here.
the knee
Hard,
slides.
Aye. Won't be hard. Won't be hard. You know, like that. Big up everyone inside, bro.
Wait, just
Another
touching on
little
Lille
one.
quickly, yeah?
Yeah,
You
go
see
on.
Lille?
Yeah.
They've conceded 22 goals in 36 games.
That's close to nothing, bro.
That's a
Yeah, man.
joke.
They got that guy, man, the Batman, man, like Fontaine. What's the other guy called? But is it called
This
Wait,
guy's come back to
Portuguese
life as
Fonte?
well, bro.
Botman? Yeah.
Portuguese Southampton Fonte, bro.
Wait, Fonte, did he not win the Euros?
Jose Font.
Portugal.
The
Bro,
Yeah,
first
he's at
Jose
40
Fonte,
now.
bro, from Southampton.
It's like 40 now, I think.
Captain.
Yeah,
Mad.
Bruv, he was 37 in the Euros or the World Cup.
No, he's 37 now.
That's mad. This guy got
Yeah,
Buffon's
man, he's about to
passport,
win
man.
the league.
Bruv,
Jesus.
him and Pepe, I
1983.
think they had like the oldest defense in the whole tournament.
That was
Yeah, and they're gonna be like Euros, I bet you, with Diaz and that.
These man be playing like Buffon. It's like, right, I remember playing on FIFA 99 time and you man were in early 30s. It's mad. You know what I'm saying? And that you man are still kicking about. I respect it, man. Respect
Yeah,
it. That's why I
Jose
said
Fonte,
that
bro.
Fonte. I had to make sure he didn't have a son or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
That's
wow.
what we're gonna have. We're gonna have maybe Phil Jones at that time. You never know.
No, is he still about? Yo,
Phil
talk about
Jones is
forgotten
active, bro.
footballer.
I'm telling you.
He's still about. Like, that's mad. He
Sir
must think,
Philip
though, he
Jones
must,
in that.
he must look at United's defense and be like,
Man's
yo,
gonna
how
have a
bad am I?
man's
that
gonna
I
have a
can't get in the team?
testimonial on FIFA, blood. You know them.
Yeah,
that
in his
FIFA
defense.
testimonial, blood, in the changing room because ain't no one turning up to that.
You know what?
You know, like
Mad. He said that
Yo.
himself, innit? He said, yo, I wouldn't have it, only my mum and dad would turn up. So at least
Yeah,
he knows
straight.
the
Man
level
would
he's
just
at.
do the little testimonial on FIFA. Quick thing. You know them ones there. That's a madness. Phil Jones
Oh,
on
you
that.
see-
Against Blackburn. Get Allardyce in.
Yeah.
And then
You see with Sven Botman as well, 21-year-old left foot centre back. 19 clean sheets in 35 games this year for Lille.
Yeah, man. I like that Paul Torres though. Still, we'll see what he's about though. Yo, listen, man. Glaze is out in it. You feel me?
100.
Yeah,
It's,
Glazer's
uh,
out.
But you know,
Oh,
you know
dude.
what's annoying? Yeah, like these players won't cost a lot, and we'll probably spend stupid amount of money. Like
United tax
Koulibaly
though.
or
Innit? United
something, innit?
tax. United.
No,
tax.
but it ain't even United tax. We're just stupid the way we buy players.
Yeah, we're stupid and then we get United tax. You know what? We're stupid and then we get
English
United
as well.
tax.
Family barbecue. You don't be wilding still. You don't be wilding.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Nah, it's
Like, it
a
still
fuck.
baffles me that we didn't sign Buendia last year when they got relegated.
Bro, it's
want
never gonna
Buendia
happen,
so
Scat,
bad.
man. We're a shambles, my guy.
We're shambles, man. Yeah,
We're
But at least
shambles,
Buendia is
my
back
guy.
in the Premier League now.
There you go.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean, bro. So now, big up everyone. You know what I mean? You already know. Follow up the man them. I think I'm like 14 away from like 59. So you man sub if
come
you
on.
haven't subbed.
Oh, get
You
around
man
to
haven't
59.
subscribed. Okay, not 14, 7. Sorry.
7, man.
7 away
man.
from 59k, guys. So make sure you subscribe. Do you know what I mean? So man can hit 59k tonight. And then, yeah, we hit 60 by the end of next month.
Come
You know
on,
what I'm
man.
saying, man. Big
Let's
up
go.
everyone for the support and that mad love. Everyone asking the shirts. The links for the shirts are always in the description of my videos. I don't plug it, but it's always there, innit? You know what I mean? And if you man are in London, you want to come down to games on Sundays, listen, yeah, like, just look out on Instagram. Like the games are always at the same place. So just look out to see when the games are, bro. Let's start to get a crowd down, start to get some noise down there, intimidate them, bro. We're 3 points off the top of the league. We're gonna win the league, guys. Do you know what I mean?
How many games is left?
Oh, there's still like 10 games to go.
Yeah, I'm trying to reach down in it. Any excuse to get out and about.
And get some noise. Like we make some noise in it and just put these, like we're already spamming teams, but bro, once we get a crowd down and start intimidating these man, they're gonna buckle. Do you know what I mean? So, do you know what I mean? Like title push. Do you know what I mean? So if you want to come down, make sure you come down and support the boys in it. And obviously you can grab your tops. I got hats, training tops, loads of different merch for the team. Big up you, man. What you man got coming up this week anyway? Plug away, man. Plug away.
Come on.
What's going on? Statman, you done your exams now?
Got one left on May the 19th. Thank you. Then I'm done.
There you go, lad.
Come on.
Then Statman's gonna get active, bruv. You get me?
That's it, man.
Yeah,
no,
big.
What are you saying, Flawless, man? What you on? Obviously, late night show and that.
Yeah, I'm literally going live straight after this and that. Literally cue that Sarcasm 6 Sports Q&A in it. I'm going live straight after this.
You're going live. So all you man in Australia, blood, tune in. Man, like Flawless, bruv. Them late night settings, you know what I mean? Saeed, what you saying, my G? What you got coming up,
man? Tomorrow, man, 5:30, Straight Jacket Podcast, you get me? Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Aaron, what you saying, my G? What you got going?
Well, tomorrow I think I'm just gonna rest and I'm back on Tuesday with the usual content.
This is it. So follow up the man, them. Do you know what I mean? The ads at the bottom of the screen. You know what I'm saying? You man, make sure you subscribe. You know what I mean? Get man to 59k. Do you know what I mean? So if you're new here, smash that. We got 4 away now. You know what I mean? We're almost there, pretty much there.
Go.
We'll probably hit that imminently. You know what I mean? So there's been over 2,000 people here the whole time. Wavy show, good vibes. Another win. Do you know what I mean? It's customary. And yeah, brother, it is what it is. And yes, it is worldwide, bro. Like, man deliver everywhere. Do you know what I mean? And 100%, man, want that Fenerbahce up. Bruv, we want the atmosphere in it, bro. Like, it's a title charge. It's a title charge. Do you know what I mean?
Or else we're gonna put the ball into Stretford End, you feel me?
100. We need to wreak some havoc, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We're the top scorers in the league. Scored 5 again today. I mean, scored 7 past AFTV last week. You know what I mean? Like we're putting teams to the sword in it without a crowd. Once we get a crowd down, we're just going to be intimidating teams. You know what I mean? For the last push of the season, man, let's try and get the crowds down. So big up everyone inside. Smash the like button, and back again tomorrow at 1 o'clock with Louis.